mixed. The list is mixed now. Yeah, I changed it from last game. We put Shalaxi Hellbane in. Dragon Beef keeps talking up Shalaxi Hellbane, so we're gonna give her a go.
Are you ready for a Transcendent Catan with a 4 Feel No Pain?
Are you ready for it to get to meet Argath, the King of Blades?
I mean, it also has damage.
Yeah. So it quarters damage. That
Yeah.
means I just have to do 48 damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not even hard. If he converts with everything, he averages.
There's a 4th invul too.
Like, I guess only 35. But he's gonna fail to wound a bunch of times because I can't roll for shit, and nobody gets rerolls unless you play one of the top 3 factions of the game. Turns out, if you play, I can put the Necron list in. I usually don't get lists for my opponents right now, just because like everyone does it on a napkin, so nobody has them written down. But Valdor wrote his down because Valdor is prepared.
Classy guy.
So classy.
Because list building at the beginning of an edition is like my favorite thing, and you only get this once every 3 years.
Hope that doesn't mess up my lists for the. I uploaded another game with this, another VOD with this list, and I might need to remake its thing. It's Pastebin. All right. Anyway, should we make a mission?
Sure.
Scrambler Fields. Oh, we're just playing with Abandoned Sanctuaries. Which does that matter? Oh, you have Flayed Ones. Correct, Flayed Ones.
Those are just to stop like some drop pod bullshit.
Yeah, I don't have any
People
of
are
that.
still
So.
playing that.
Our players' reserves and strategic reserves are set up on the battlefield. They cannot be set up in range of an objective marker. Okay. Fair
What
enough.
are you reading?
And then it's Servo Skulls again. I
Oh,
have
right.
played Servo Skulls my last 2 games.
Well, just roll a different one then. Or just take a different one.
Yeah, let's just. Is it this one?
I'm going to count on you for a little bit of the mission stuff because I'm not super familiar.
Scorched Earth. Ooh, I don't know what this one is. From the second battle round, in each player's shooting phase, you can do a little action. At the start of its controlling player's next command phase, if that unit is within 1 inch of an objective marker. It's a full round action. You can destroy the objective. At the end of each command phase, you score 5 VP for each objective marker you control. In the
there
fifth
was a
round-
mission like this that used to be where you would destroy it, but you never did the action.
Yeah, the action was like impossible because you could only destroy the objectives on your opponent's side of the table, and it was a full round action, and you had to get like 12 inches away from their table edge or something. It's like ludicrous.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and what's our deployment? Donovar. Okay. You can select 1 unit from your army that's not battle shocked until the end of that turn. The unit's not eligible to shoot. Oh, that's weird. So, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. So the action completes at the end of your turn, and then if you're still there, it resolves.
If you're still there, yeah. It resolves.
I guess
so you
like,
can still fire.
You could
Overwatch,
Overwatch
fire
basically.
Overwatch.
Yeah, of course they can't make
Intervene,
Overwatch
yeah.
worse. You have to
No.
make you always
This is
you
the
always need
Overwatch-
to be able to Overwatch.
This is the Overwatch edition.
Yeah. I've heard so many people are like conflicted on Servo Skulls. I do think Servo Skulls is a little bad. I also think I'm not very good at playing it, to be fair. But I feel like as soon as one person like holds 2 objectives for 2 turns, the game immediately ends. They score 30 primary like instantly. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Given I have massive blobs of borderline unkillable units, that might be easy for me.
Yeah. What do you want to do with the Crypto Thralls? Are you doing the thing where they like die, or are you doing the thing where they respawn infinitely?
Well, they're part of the unit.
Right. But will they be?
So I would say
It's up to you. I'll play whatever you want to do.
So I guess my interpretation was you can respawn them unless all of the immortals and the crypto thralls,
That
unless you have.
that is how the rule works, yes. But I think the
How do
consensus
people?
is that it is likely that that rule will change.
Oh, why? To be what? That you can't respawn crypto thralls?
That they work like a character. So if the last crypto thrall dies, you can't respawn the crypto thralls anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I was assuming that you can. So.
Okay, sure. Well, I will complain about it.
Okay.
All right. So you get a bunch of
I'm
victory
just
points
playing
at the.
rules as written over here, Trevi. I cannot use reanimation protocols on my Transcendent Catan if you want.
You cannot use reanimation protocols in your Transcendent Catan.
It's the only unit in the Codex that doesn't have reanimation protocols. Rules as written because they left it off this data sheet.
No, I think that's intentional though. Because it's also the only one that gets a 4+ feel no pain, right? So
That's well, any Necron character can get that
sure,
enhancement.
but none of the Necron characters are 11 wound, half damage, and 4+ vulnerable save balls. I don't think that's a mistake. I think that's extremely intentional. We had this discussion on stream the other day. All right. If we somehow burn the objective marker in the opponent's deployment zone, then we get 10 points. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna do tactical objectives. I've got, by the way, just to run you through my army, I've got the Belly Boy. I've got the Everstave, Lord of Change, Argath,
walls,
the King
right?
of Blades. No, he's just a regular gun. Kairos Fate Weaver shoots through walls.
Oh, okay, Kairos.
And then Shaleksi Hellbane. A Rendmaster. So he picks a unit in the fight phase in line of sight in 18 inches. All my Khorne stuff gets +1 strength, AP, and damage against it. And then I've got Blood Crushers and 2 units of Flesh Hounds.
Man, you know what I almost took? I almost took Tomb Spiders. Or Coptic Spiders, and they would have been so good. Because you know what they do?
They give you a 4+ feel no pain against psychic attacks. I'm aware.
Yeah.
The garbage ass debuff that is the psychic keyword is you know, that is I'm aware of that. Why doesn't these ever go into the stupid deck? Okay.
Oh, you're doing the ones where you draw, right? Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Oh, you have to flip them. I get it. You gotta flip them over. Get rid of these. Put on my cards here.
I'm just gonna pick 2. What is that called?
Fixed missions.
Fixed.
And
Which is
that's
the ones in my hand, right?
Yes, the ones in your hands are the fixed ones.
I don't have the brain power for the random ones.
Oh god, this is not great. Whatever, I'm just gonna keep these here, and then I'll look at them if I need to. Does the Rendmaster give +1 to charge? I don't think so. No, I don't know what you're talking about, chat. I will roll for my attacker defender whenever you're ready. I got a 2. We did find out yesterday that the attacker defender role is no longer a choice. If you win, you are automatically the attacker.
I guess I'm the attacker.
Not that it. I guess it does matter for forward deploys, but not only do I not have any of those, but also you can't use them. Also, it doesn't like the missions. You have to look in the mission where it tells you who deploys first. Like the core rules with the sequence doesn't tell you, which is great. That's super good and fun. I think I'm just gonna put a bunch of
3 objectives.
Big dudes.
Cleanse?
In the middle. Oh, am I reserving anything? Hmm.
Each objective marker that is not within your deployment zone that you control.
I'll reserve Argath, comma, the King of Blades.
So by not shooting, we
And
can
then I'll
score
put Shalaxi Hellbane in the front.
4 VP for 2 objectives. That seems okay.
These go into my hand? How come they only do a little bit? There you go. Ah, they're so big. What have I done? Also, some
How
of my
many
cards
big
are
models? How many do you score on Bring It Down? Do I max Bring It Down against you?
I
not
have no
close.
idea. How many do these models count for?
I think there are 3. Is that right?
Probably 4.
No.
You're like minimum 2, right?
Or 2
3
VP. 3 is for 10. 4 is for 15. Oh, so I should just take Bring It Down.
Yeah, you
Oh,
would
I'm
max
not
it if
gonna
you killed all
actually
of
kill
them. Oh, this guy counts. So I have 5 big ones and 1
My
little one.
ability to kill things is not good. Maybe we just take it because we don't have anything better, and I don't want to think that hard. All right.
Nice.
And you never know. Maybe we kill you.
I think you will. You have a Doomsday Arc. You'll be fine. All right.
The Doomsday Arc does hit pretty hard, and I put these somewhere up here, right?
Yeah, you just put them in there. Is the best place for them.
Oh, they even like lock to a specific spot.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like off center because it's a screenshot, I think. All right. I put Shalaxi down, by the way.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Look at all these rules.
Green. Colors. Sarah's can be teal. It can be pink. Octopus can be orange. And Doomsday Arc, you get to be a duplicate. You can be purple again. Alright. Am I reserving anything? I don't think so.
Nice.
What do you have in the way of shooting? Probably almost nothing. I guess the Lord of Change and
Yeah, don't worry about any of the greater demons. None of them shoot. That's a lie. All of them shoot.
And they have range. Oh,
I think they're all 18. Or the Argath is. Why are you taking the cards out of my hand? What are you doing?
because I can't see them if they're in your hand. Because you're hiding them from me if they're in your hand.
You can it's open information. You can find them.
You're literally holding them onto your hand, and I'm coming over. Hey, can you see your card? And you're like, no, it's in my hand. You can't
Yeah,
see it.
go look it up on Warhammer Community, my guy. Now I can't get it in my little expand thing.
I'll put it back in your hand when
Thank
I'm done
you.
looking at it.
Thank you. The Bloodthirster is range 12.
Okay, so they shoot 24, and then they can move 12, so they could theoretically go like 36.
Yep.
Are they blast? They are not blast.
Kairos is.
Okay. And those are obviously the most powerful shooting units. So we could shoot pretty far. And Shalaxi moves 14 and then can charge with a reroll.
And I can advance and charge for CP.
I'll probably just try to go first.
See, they took away Tyrann's advance to charge, so I play the one other faction that gets it.
How do we do this best? Maybe we just make a massive blob in the middle and then go from there. We could just deploy this last.
What's wrong with Hormigons? They're a toughness 3 infantry model in 10th edition 40k, which means that they are immediately dead upon the starting of the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why are these buildings in such bad angles? This is like the worst angle for hiding a thing.
It's not that bad because like these ruins block your like the side approaches. You can see like across these lines basically, but if I'm like I can only see this way if I'm like literally on the side of the table. In which case I'm not really doing that much. I think you're fine with that.
I guess we'll just
Dragon beef. We're shellaxing it up. We're gonna be the bane of hells.
Go ahead.
Cool. I will put Kairos here, I guess. Ta-da! Actually, does he go there? He could be a little bit farther back. I just want to see if I can fit another big demon in the middle here. Yeah, so he'll just go there, yeah. And then in a shocking turn events, we'll probably put another demon in the middle.
So, for cover, if an infantry model is wholly on the area terrain, it gets a cover save, right?
Correct. Or if it is partially visible as a result of the terrain. But that applies to everything.
Do you have any precision weapons?
Shalaxi.
Oh, that could be bad.
I think that's it. For some reason, the Rundmaster gets like huge bonuses against characters and like regenerates wounds when he kills characters, but he also doesn't have precision. It's just like, okay.
So here's a question: if you're in melee and you can't see the character,
Yeah, the same
still
same
allocate
thing still
wounds to
applies.
it, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have to see for precision to matter. So if I don't see you, I
Interesting.
can't precise you. Full
All
stop.
right, I'm just gonna deploy these. You can start deploying your second unit. Sorry, my army's gonna be a lot more tedious to
I'm
deploy.
gonna put this guy down because I already pre-measured where he was gonna go, so I think that that's kind of telegraphed. You have no indirect, right, and nothing in reserve. Oh, I guess does the Transcendent have indirect fire?
I don't think so. I don't know.
No.
No.
There's like someone does. Oh, I think it's like if you have I think the Vault has one of its like gunshots as an indirect fire gun. Oh, and Silent King.
Oh, that's delicious.
Silent King's gun is like randomly indirect fire. I appreciate that they gave everybody at least a little bit of it. They gave some people too much of it, but everybody can play in the indirect fire swimming pool.
I'm just gonna be over here putting down more stuff.
Transcendent is an assault weapon. That's spicy. He can advance and do actions. What a baller. I think to nobody's surprise, I'm going to put Bellicor next to all of my big demon friends.
Honestly, you could just play whatever you want. I don't actually care.
Yeah, I don't think either of our deployments really changed dramatically with what we're doing. I maybe should put these Blood Crushers in reserve, but I'm not going to. I will put them here. Whatever. I have the Fleshhounds with the red bases will be the Flamer guy. One of them has a Flamer, and it'll just be the one that is red. The Rend Master will just chill in the back. These guys, I think, will hang out over here. Do I string them? Sure. Do. And my Fleshhounds measure silly, and I don't like it. My Kingdom for a correctly measuring Fleshhound.
Which ones are you using?
They measure from the middle, yeah. Do the Blood Crushers do that? No, the Blood Crushers measure normal. That's weird. All right, I'm done. I put all my stuff down. You can just do whatever. Am I having as much fun as I did against Eldar? I mean, like, I guess theoretically. Who knows, though? I think I will be probably at least as tilted immediately after this if we're doing infinitely respawning Crypto Thralls, which is fucking degenerate as hell, and I think I'm certainly going to rule against.
To, like, be towed behind a building, don't I?
I actually think Necrons are... Like, Necrons might unironically be a less fun play experience than Eldar. Because, like, Eldar, at least you just die. Necrons, like, you play the whole game and they beat you anyway. It's, like, kind of frustrating. But at least I'm playing an okay faction now, not one that's, like, hot fucking garbage. It makes me sad that, like, Eldar gets so much hate in the 40k community, because, like, they always have, like, the coolest playstyle. They're always, like, doing cool chicanery stuff. Never Metal, thanks for the follow, by the way.
Octopus can, like, go over here.
Happy Monday, by the way, everybody. Anti-Fun 2+ with devastating wounds. If you're having fun, all of the damage is mortals.
Maybe we'll put a transcend. I don't know what I'm doing. It's an adventure. Life's an adventure.
Love a good adventure. I'm about to
I'm good.
brass stampede that Transcendent Catan right into the Neverland. You watch.
I don't know.
3 4-ups, 9 mortal wounds, no damage ignores.
Or I rolled a 4.
I got a 2. You're up.
Okay.
Bloop. Good luck. Give you a handshake.
Good luck to you
Handshake.
too. Oh, no.
Nice. Do your thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Bellicors. Please don't shoot me, Aura. And I'm gonna make a token for it.
Nobody does any reanimation because nobody's dead. And none of my stratagems are command phase stratagems, I don't think. Good Veil of Darkness already, if I want to.
Bellicor has. Please don't shoot me. I
no,
hope you
couldn't.
run
It's at the end of
away.
your opponent's turn.
I don't want to
Nice.
run away. This one will be please don't shoot me.
Okay.
Please, comma.
So we will just
Don't
go
shoot
to
me.
the movement phase.
You
also these guys
can't
scout move. Forgot about that.
shoot.
So they scout.
My
I believe
stuff.
Blade 1 scout 9.
Not today though,
Oh right.
because of the scrambler fields. Well, you can scout. You just can't go into no man's land. Oh wait, no. Oh, you just can't move on to objectives. Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Is that right? Yeah. Ability. It's I'm sorry. It's just objectives that screen your forward deploy. So if you want to forward deploy the flayed ones, you can do that. You just can't go onto an objective marker or in my deployment zone.
Oh, they don't have scout. They have infiltrators. What is scout? Oh, it's
The Tomb Blades.
It's the Tomb Blades that have scout. Yeah, I guess I would deploy them such that they can get onto the objective.
Yeah,
That's all.
that's fine.
They're just gonna.
I misread
They're
that.
just gonna.
I read like cannot set up, and I was like, I read cannot set up, and then somewhere in there it said no man's land, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then there was like a part about objectives that I just totally didn't look at.
Over here. The Galactopus can just advance probably.
Please don't shoot
He
me.
moves 7 and shoots 18, so that's 25 inches. No. Yeah, so he'll just advance.
And he's lone operative, right?
5. Yeah.
'Cause he's cool.
Well, he shoots you whenever you shoot something that's nearby.
Okay. And he overwatches for free?
He overwatches for free, and he overwatches on 2+.
Jesus.
He's the Galactopus. Do I want to put him that close? Maybe I don't actually want. Close. How far these guys move? How far do your flesh hounds move? 12?
12.
I guess we'll just be like 24.1 away from the closest one. Or maybe 23.1. Close enough. Alright. The flayed. This is the one where we do the action.
Yeah, it's the action to blow things up. Oh, you're
The scorch. Oh, I guess also the cleanse.
yeah, you could blow up the objective if you want to. Get a bunch of points. Unless I kill you, and then you get nothing. I don't know if I would kill you though.
No, we should cleanse with the flayed ones. So we'll cleanse with the flayed ones.
Nice.
And this guy has an assault weapon, so we can cleanse this objective.
That's true.
Unless
Or you
you
could
want it
just
to
cleanse
shoot.
your deployment zone objective because it's easy.
Doesn't it say not your deployment zone?
For cleanse? I don't think so. Oh, you're right.
Not within your deployment zone.
Oh, wow. I have certainly misplayed that before. Whoopsies.
Here I am counting on you to,
Look at that.
to get the rules for the missions, right?
Whatever. Wow, that secondary is garbage, actually. That's much worse than I thought it was.
So I would need to roll a 5 to get on the objective. Whatever, we're still going to advance with the Catan. No. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to try to get within 18 inches of your blood crushers to shoot them.
Isn't this gun like range 12?
Oh, is it range 12? I thought it was range 18.
Sure is range 12.
Never mind then. We're just gonna go a little bit forward then and just hide in this building. And then we'll just go with these Lich Guard. The Lich Guard will advance because they can't get on the objective. How fast are Lich Guard? They're probably 5, right? Lich Guard are 5. Yep. Lich Guard advance.
Wonder if Immortal bricks are doing better than Warriors.
4, so
Lich
they
Guard
will
look
go
amazing. Immortals
9.
versus Warriors is an interesting question.
The
Oh, excuse me.
Thralls are also...
The Immortals like shoot harder than the Warriors, like, and without like the strat to reroll wounds. They don't need it because they could just shoot stuff on objectives with the rerolls. But also, they don't get as like wrecked by blast because you only have a 14 model unit instead of like a 24. So like randomly 20 warriors could just get fucking vaporized by a unit of dudes with D3 shotguns and blast. It's sad that Kairos doesn't regenerate my command rerolls. What a silly goose that guy is.
What's the green squad have? They don't have any buffs on their characters.
Yeah, I think Necrons are mostly like relying on DDAs to do their shooting for them. That definitely feels like the game plan.
We're gonna get precision by Solaxing? Maybe. That could be quite bad. Actually, let's talk to
Yeah, maybe stand out there. I'll certainly try it. That's this guy might need a buddy here. On the edge. I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's weird. It's like, oh, the scythe has a downside because you get -1 to hit. But if you're leading a unit, you have +1 to hit. So how is that a downside exactly?
Yeah. I don't know if this is your intention right now, but if I shoot these Lich Guard and you assign 2 Cryptothralls and it dies and doesn't come back, then you break coherency.
What is this? Terrain for an Eldar player.
Well, that guy, I guess. There you go. Ta-da! Fixed it.
Where did this thing move? 14.
Mr. Biotech, thank you for the
I can't see through any
sub.
buildings whatsoever.
I mean, the terrain's like whatever, but also the demons just don't get shot at, so I don't know if it's that. I'm not worried about it.
Is it that I always can't see you outside of 18 because of Bellacor's thing, assuming you always choose that?
If they're within 6 inches of him, which everyone is besides these bullet crushers.
So I kind of need to be within 18 inches of this. So I need to be like here, maybe? How close does that put me? 27 inches.
What's the over-under that
Which
Kairos
is
kills a Reanimator in one shot?
Not that close.
He's on 3s? Whoa!
So like...
Whoa! Mr. Dragon Beef gifting 5 subs. Zendra 27, Orun 86, Evelos, Razor Fox Time, Ivern Leash 2. Congratulations on your subs. Dragon Beef, that's awesome. Thanks, man.
Trying to actually
I really appreciate
figure
that.
out how to measure.
We're close to a hype train already. Holy crap! We're on the demon hype train. Let's go.
And then,
is this the Shalaxi
I guess
hype
the
train?
Eldar vehicles are probably the worst, though. So you can't get on the objective without me seeing you, and then Shalaxi.
He's D3 plus 6, so he averages 8 shots.
It's pretty far.
Like 7
and she
hits.
could advance and charge, but it's like pretty hard.
Should be like 4 wounds. AP
then she's just
like
right
2-ish.
And she's probably more points. She has more points than my Doomsday Arc.
And then it has a 4+4.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can't shoot anything. These guys are doing the thing on this objective, which gets me, I think, 2 points.
I think 3 because it's. Oh yeah, it's 2 for just 1. It's 3 if it's tactical.
So that's this.
Mm-hmm.
And primary doesn't score in the first battle round, right?
Yep. Not on this one.
Okay. And I will pass the turn over to you.
I will draw my tactical cards. I have engage on all fronts, storm hostile objective, which is good. I can do that one. Engage on all fronts, less good. Interdesting. That's okay. I don't think I could maybe just sack it if I wanted to. What's the OC of the flayed ones? Just 1?
Probably 1. Yeah, they're only 1. Everything is 1 except for the big stuff, and the battle line stuff is 2.
And they're 4 attacks, EP 1, 1 damage. And they get... Oh, they twin link though. Scary. Might not be worth charging them. I wonder if I like randomly take the shot with Kairos just into this reanimator and hope for like the 0% chance I kill it. If I blow it up, it would be great, but it is highly unlikely because of that stupid feel no pain. Otherwise, we just shoot at this DDA a bunch. If I charge the Lich Guard, I think I just grant you that objective, right? Because you like reanimate, go, and then I'm like, this is sad. She could shoot her gun though. She's a gun, and you cannot reanimate onto the objective currently, right? I guess if you were reactive reanimated and then did a normal reanimation, right?
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I would just not shoot you a second time if you did the reactive reanimation.
Yeah. I mean, I've positioned things kind of a jank way, so who knows?
Yeah.
That's
fair.
Because I haven't played Necrons. I've never played the whole Necron reanimation jank. It was never really my bag for 9th edition, so...
Yeah. Alright. I think you can come fight me, I guess, if you want to. I don't have anything to do in the command phase. I'm going to keep my objectives for now. I will run... I'll put the Blood Crushers on this objective. I wonder if like I'm incentivized just to burn as many objectives as I can because you're so much better at holding them than I am.
Maybe.
Might honestly be the play. Can just like run Flesh Hounds in your way. I might just try to burn this one with the Flesh Hound unit.
Well, it's at the end of one. I have to kill you, right? To be able
yeah,
to
you
stop
have to kill you
it.
to stop it, yeah.
Okay.
1 unit. That's not a battle shot. Can attempt it. These Flesh Hounds are going to decide whether or not... I guess we could advance them, and then if we want to charge, we can get 1 CP and pay 1 CP to charge. We could get the Rend Master buff on you, but we also have to end out of line of sight of this motherfucker, because this guy will just shoot me to death. So we're basically like along this corridor. You just 1 wound. So I would have, what are they each? 2 attacks? 3 attacks. Yeah, I'll advance this unit. Okay. Well, that's exciting.
Oh,
Oh,
I guess
Lord,
this
they
guy needs to
coming.
be. I guess this guy needs to be within 3 inches of the flayed ones. Is it okay if I move him closer?
Sure.
I didn't actually read his ability properly.
It's what is the criteria upon which he does his thing?
Da, 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 da.
I think I might just go
Each
for
time
these
an enemy
guys.
unit targets a friendly unit within 3 inches of this model with a ranged attack,
Oh.
after the enemy unit has shot, this model can shoot as if it were your shooting phase.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. This dude will advance. 3. So he wants to like peek out and just peek that one dude and be within 18 of him. There's no way I do that from this objective, right? No, they're like 22 inches away. Okay. So yeah, we'll just do something like this and make sure I can see that guy. Okay. Cool. These fresh Hounds of Bel Air, I think we are definitely gonna try to burn down this objective. This guy moves 12. So he could come shoot me if he wants to. But at least he's gotta move. Probably. Lichguarder. Oh, you don't have a command barge, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
What does the command barge do?
I think he's got an aura that gives you +1 objective control, which is very good.
Oh yeah,
That's very good.
But he's not a lone operative.
No, but you gotta give him. If you don't, I think it's to the list. You don't take the Katana, and then he's just the Sempiternal Weave guy, and he's like super tough to kill.
I guess that makes sense.
And the Lich Guard are OC1. And my guys are OC1. Shalaxi's OC5 if she wanted to touch the middle, but then she would get shot. And I don't know if I like that so much. So I think the fresh Hounds of Bel Air over here are just gonna come hang out and probably get killed.
Oh yeah, I guess he has transhuman. The new transhuman.
Transnewman?
Yeah, transhuman. Very appropriate for Necrons.
Yeah.
We can rebuild him better,
we
stronger
have
than
the
he
technology.
was before. We have the technology.
Yeah, we'll put the flesh hounds here. We want Bellacore to be on this objective. So Shalaxi will probably get shot at, but I think Shalaxi is the model I'm most okay with being shot at. And Bellacore will hang out on the objective. Kairos. Okay, we. And I guess this dude will just shoot at Lich Guard, and it won't matter. He could shoot at this thing, but he'd be so close to you.
When do I check coherency?
End of every turn.
End of every turn, okay. You can tell how often I've played armies with model sizes where it matters.
Right. Yeah, I'll just shoot at the DDA with this guy, and Kairos will be in range to shoot this thing in case I want to act like or see if I randomly dice it out of existence, because he doesn't have any other good shots. I guess he could shoot the Transcendent Katan and do several damage All right. We'll call that good for moving. Actually, is there a way that the Rendmaster ends 6 there?
And reorganize these cards to be less.
No, there's
less
not.
in a
Oh, I
random
don't care.
order.
You can't even see them.
Let's put the HQs.
You could shoot
first.
me with your Gloctopus, I guess, if you wanted to, and we'll just have Bellicor be 6 there. All right, that's fine. That was a little messy, but it is what it is. All right, they'll try to cleanse the middle objective in case you randomly don't kill them. And then we'll do shooting. I'll do Shalaxi. Actually, I'll just do the Lord of Change. He'll shoot the big laser beam at the Doomsday Arc and the little laser beam at the Lich Guard. And I'll overcharge the big laser beam, and I'll give it sustain.
Okay.
Yeah, cover doesn't matter. You have like a huge invuln save. Yeah, so we'll just shoot the big laser beam at the transport. Didn't sustain. Wounds on 3s. Ew. 4. AP some 2, I think, and then on your invuln. Either way.
Yeah, either it's a 6 up armor, 4 up invuln, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
I'll just roll them over here. So 4 up invuln.
It's
How much damage each of these
D3
do?
damage.
Okay, we're not re-rolling these.
Yeah. Ooh.
6 3.
Ooh. That's 7. That's a good start.
Okay.
And then his little gun is 6 shots into the Lich Guard. Pew. Missed that one, and it is strength 11. What's their toughness?
They're -1 to wound.
Are they toughness 5?
Their toughness 5, -1 to wound.
So we're on 3s. Oop, just 2. AP 1.
Right. So they're 3 ups and cover, so they go to
Leaves the other 3 up.
ups.
Yeah. One goes through. Does he die? No. 1 damage to him. Oh, do you want it on a crypto throw?
No, the Technomancer's there, so they have a 5 up.
Oh, okay.
They're
Nice.
fine.
All right. Kairos.
Oh, before you finish, is there anything else in range to the Doomsday Arc?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I guess.
Um,
Well, he can't shoot his flamer because he advanced. So that's it.
do I want to double reanimate this thing? Probably. Yeah, we'll spend a CP to
Alright.
instantly reanimate it.
I'll vect
That would
that.
have done anything, right?
I think so.
I'm just gonna double check. Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Protocol of the Undying Legions.
Actually, do
One
I vect?
Necron unit.
Hmm.
Oh no, it doesn't. It has to have 1 or more models be destroyed.
Oh, well, get wrecked.
So it does not work.
All right. I guess I don't.
Can I shoot you back as a result of having been shot? No, there's nothing like that, right? Your shooting phase, your movement phase.
Some people have that.
No,
I still have
you're
my
good. Continue.
untargetable thing up anyway.
Yeah, continue. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I'll take the cheeky Kairos shot here. I don't know why he's out of range. He was in range when I moved him. He's
Yeah,
being funky.
It's fine.
I will. Oh, I overcharged here, so I have to take a hazardous. He's fine. Kairos will overcharge into the reanimator, and I'm gonna dice the fuck out of you and blow it up. Oh, good start. 9 shots. I am shooting indirect, so I am -1 to hit, so I hit on 3s. Oh, no, just kidding. The dream is dead. 3 wounds, AP 3, but you get cover because you're hiding behind a wall. So I ignore cover or something.
Also indirect, right? Or does he ignore that?
Yeah, I took the indirect. That's why I missed 5 times.
Okay. No, I mean indirect. Firing indirect gives me cover, right?
Yes.
So I'm saving on. Well, why am I looking at my battle scribe thing. I need to look at this thing. It has a 3-up save and no invul, but it does have a 5-up feel no pain.
A
So
4-up
I'm
feel no
a
pain.
4-up feel no pain. So I'm saving on 5s. I saved 2 of them. Okay. Damage.
It doesn't matter. 3 damage.
Okay.
Is it
16.
worth rolling out Shalaxi here? No, it just gives you movement, so I'm not even gonna roll it. All right, and then we'll do charges. The flesh hounds will charge the flayed ones.
Yep.
Oh, so I have to pay a CP, sorry, because they advanced. We go 6 inches, and we have to base you. I guess we do like this. This guy could base here, so we'll do like that. And then no one else can base, so they're all just gonna go like this. Okay, that's the only charge. Start of the fight phase. They're the Ren Master is gonna put his buff on them.
Okay.
And we're off. So 15 attacks. Don't roll a bunch of 1s, please, and 2s. 1s and 2s would be bad. Nope, we rolled a bunch of 1s and 2s. And then I'm go to strength 6, I think. Yeah, but I just went on 3s. 3 to wound. Oh my fucking god. What's their save? 3+? Oh, 4+?
Just had the card 4+.
I'll CP one of these in the off chance we blow up the unit. So there's 4. Here's a command reroll. 5 saves AP2.
So I'm saving on 6s?
Yeah. Don't roll any 6s, please. Damn it. That was unfortunate. If only there were a way to get rerolls in a faction that wasn't one of the 2 factions that are good in the game.
Is it better for me to leave you in combat? Or to be able to shoot? Can you tri-point me? I guess I might die. But you can't tri-point, really, because I could just fall back, and then if I die, I die, which is whatever.
I gotta make the check to see.
So there's no reason for me not to leave the guy in front. I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's like 6-1 half either. So this dude over here is already basing. This guy was basing the guy behind him, so he's gonna move like that. And then the other guys. So he can go there. I
think that
guess
guy
he goes like that. And then in case it makes a difference, he's whatever. Something. These guys can't base, so they go towards the objective. So he'll do that, and he'll do that.
Let's start rolling my attacks.
Yep, do it.
What's your toughness?
4.
Oh, I'm wounded. Oh, they have.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
toned.
no,
You wound every time though.
Oh no, I think they have sustained hits. Did I roll any 6s?
No.
Okay, 3 wounds.
2 go through. So 1 guy's dead. I'm just gonna pull this dude.
Well, I guess I'm still gonna reanimate. If I roll a 2, I get above half, and then I don't have to battle shock.
Yeah,
That's
that was.
stupid.
I got a little dicey there. 15 attack should kill 5 models.
This game, Trevi, this game is.
I mean, it turns out when you have literally no dice fixing and you roll like garbage, then it sucks. I don't know. Here go.
Okay, so we can shoot flesh hounds.
Mm-hmm.
Just obliterate them in a variety of ways. All right. I don't think this faction does anything with command phase, so that doesn't matter.
Reanimation.
Oh, that's a good point. Never mind. So everything that's in range of the Reanimator reanimates 2d3, so the Doomsday Arc gets 4 wounds back. The Reanimator goes back to full. And the flayed ones get... Oh, flayed ones are still gonna have to take Battle Shock. Only got 1 back.
Yay!
The Battle Shock
Oh,
test.
I gotta do my Oh, I think I'm gonna burn engage in all fronts. Yeah, I'm never gonna get that, so I'm gonna get a command point, and then I have completed storm hostile objectives because I stole the objective from you. So I get 5 victory points.
Wasn't there a thing that Overlords can do with Battle? No, that's Royal Wardens.
And then I'll draw more later.
Yeah, Royal Wardens can do a thing with Battle Shock. So I roll 2d6 and try to roll above a 7, I think.
Actually, could I have scored engage here? No, because I had another model
Fine.
here.
Do you reduce my
No,
leadership in
I
any
wouldn't
way?
have known. If I am, I do. You're currently shadowed, so you get -1.
Oh, man.
Because I control.
I rolled a
the
7,
main
so
board.
I fail because of your shadow.
Yes. Now both
Look
of
at these
them will have
mechanics
to
doing
take
something.
tests to run away. We've gotten them.
Because you would also fight first, yeah. Yep. So command phase, movement phase.
Oh yeah, I do. How does it work? I do damage to you. Fuck, I don't remember. I have like a shitty thing when you fail
This
battle
is how
shock
often
checks.
this comes up.
Yeah, battle shock. Anything that affects battle shock is worthless. Yeah. So because I controlled more than half of the objective markers No Man's Land. No Man's Land is Shadow of Chaos. If you're in Shadow of Chaos, you're -1 to the test, and if you fail a battle shock test, you take D3 mortal wounds. Here's D3. You're dead. We did it.
Look at that. Look at those powerful faction abilities, Trevi.
Oh, it's so strong. I did what the Flesh Hunt should have done with their regular attacks.
Imagine having something crappy like Fate
Oaths of
Dice
Moment.
and Master
Yeah,
Crafters.
yeah. I don't get to heal though, because I didn't make a battle shock check. I only heal when I make a battle shock check.
All right.
Well, I'm within Shadow of Chaos.
Well, I guess this guy will go up and kill Blood Crushers.
No, my bloody crushies. No, don't. You move 8 or move 7?
Oh, that's a good point.
I think you definitely move 7. Good advance. And shoot, you're gone.
Even my melee is much better.
It's better than causing it? Yeah, I agree. I don't disagree with you. Oh, and you got 5 points, I think, for primary?
Yeah, I just hold my own objective.
Yeah.
I can also advance and just redeploy anywhere on the board, because that's what he does.
Oh, that's sick. Well, maybe you should do that. And I'm going to keep saying, please don't shoot me with Velikor, just because it makes you move closer to me, and I like that. It makes me happy.
Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna move up then. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, the healing off of your own battle shock is like a little bit sus.
This guy, it's like a 10. This guy's like a 9.
I guess this scrambler thing is like
Okay.
actually really shitty for me
Um,
because I can't come in No Man's Land objectives. So I have to stand awkwardly just off a No Man's Land objective and then charge onto it.
actually,
That's an
no, we will
interesting.
advance.
That's an interesting ability.
Do I want to advance? Just decide. I do want to advance. I want this thing on the objective. 3 more inches. So no charging for you. Whatever, it's fine.
He is about to seismic assault me.
Alright. Do I want to charge with Lich Guard? Or do I want to just advance on the objective?
Pretty functional weapon.
I don't think I can I realistically get on 2 objectives? Maybe?
Are there any demon strats that you can use offensively on the Zinch guys? Not really, right? Oh, Draught of Terror.
Well, we're
Fucking
not gonna charge. are we?
idiot, my guy. That's so
No, we
stupid.
should just advance. They're gonna
Yeah,
be
so
shitty.
what I should be doing is, because I'm a
Lich
big
Guard advance,
dummy,
They go 4.
Kairos can just draught himself
So they go
on for
9
free on a
inches.
2+ turn 1, right? Because he rolls higher than 1 for the battle round number. And I should just do that every time. You always look for ways to get your strats for free. And that's a good one. Yeah, that was a mistake. We're going to call that, chalk that up in the mistakes column. That's like the stupid Tyrannid one where you do the free strat for like exploding 5s against infantry for on the first turn because it's free. And it gives you an extra hit on your stinger salvos every once in a while. Kind of bad, but it is what it is. To be fair, that would not have changed the math on that Reanimator. I rolled like fucking trash. And again, no rerolls unless you play Eldar Space Marines or Necrons. Unless you play with the top 3 factions in the game. You don't get any rerolls. Only those guys. Yeah, you can also use it on the Everstave guy. But in this situation, the Everstave guy's gun didn't matter because he was shooting into two invulnerable saves. I guess it would have put the Lich Guard on 4s against his little gun, but like I don't give a shit about that. That's just free shots. Because he couldn't have reanimated onto the objective. I wasn't worried. Unless I'd killed like 4 models or something, which is unlikely. I don't think I quite had the range to put both Lords of Change into the Doomsday Arc. Unless Shalaxi went to the back, but I don't think I want to do that. I want Shalaxi in the front, so he has to hide all his characters and do these awkward Lich Guard strings. But at least we can engage the Lich Guard without really like caring about it, because they are just hanging out. Because we gotta blow up this Doomsday Arc. The Doomsday Arc's what's gonna kill me. If I blow up the Doomsday Arc, I feel like we can maybe just play in the Sprinkler for a while.
Okay, blue squad.
Yeah, I mean, I also rolled no 6.
Within 12 or within 18, Trevi.
To shoot? 18.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And if I'm within the building, wholly within the building, then I can shoot, right?
Then you'd use normal true line of sight. But we were calling these line of sight blocking, the walls.
Oh, we were calling these ruins fully true line of sight blocking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're supposed to be on the official table, but I just used the ones with the windows in it because it was easier.
That's totally fine.
And also, Knights just fucking trash everyone if you use the window ones.
You guys can't even... This is such a nightmare. Oh, God. Eat this already.
Beep.
What I should have done is just use my Veil of Darkness.
Would you like to?
Is this the squad with the Veil of Darkness? It is the squad with the Veil of Darkness. You know what? We'll just Veil of Darkness this squad. Technically, it's at the end of your turn, but nothing has happened yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because this just drives me crazy. We're just gonna go somewhere else.
I do wonder what the math on the sustained hits versus the cover is. Where is it? Like, sustained hits is like... You should convert like 110% of your hits. Is that better than getting 17% more saves through? If they have ignore cover? If they have cover? The interaction
might
between...
just Veil of Darkness them like 3 inches forward.
The interaction between the primary... The mission rule and primary is really cool. Because you want to like burn the objectives away so that you can
they have fire and
deep strike in those areas, which is kind
They
of
have
cool.
Necronomancer. Yes.
Ignore cover is basically identical to sustain hits and average dice, but it's is it identical to sustain D3 or just say sustain 1? Because the Lord of Change basically gives itself sustain, like it's average sustain 2, right? So like Tesla's, although it's random because everything in Chaos is random. Oh, it's the same?
Oh,
Okay,
Sarah's
that's
isn't
interesting.
affecting them now.
Hmm.
Whatever. It's fine. Oh. Susie Will's here.
It's identical to sustain. So why would you ever use ignore cover then? Is there a point at which it like cancels if they're like a 1-up maybe? If you push them to a 3-up save rather than they save on 2s?
Okay.
Because that's a 50% increase, damage increase, right? Is the Doomsday Arc less swingy? Yeah. It's still it's D6 plus 1 shots now, but it's fixed damage. It's just 4 damage per shot. The Doomsday Arc's incredible. It might be the best unit in Necrons. It's super duper duper strong.
Alright, okay. So that is my movement phase.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, there's some distractions at home.
Yep.
Understood. Does this guy want to move up? Probably. Can he kill these things? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Under a long enough time frame, I bet he can. I mean, honestly, I bet he just like shoots them once and then immediately in my turn shoots them again at some point.
We'll head this way.
And then I probably die.
Alright. Let's get on with it. Alright, so shooting phase. Hexmark Destroyer will just shoot all of its shots into... How fast does this thing move?
8. He's not going to get to you.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. I'm fine.
He's like a little support guy. He's not really here to do too much.
All of his shots into those guys. So he gets...
Blammo, blammo, whammo, blammo.
1 Hexmark Destroyer. 6 shots.
Did you want to move
Strength
the
6
Doomsday Arc or
damage one.
chill?
Oh no, I wanted to stay there so it has devastating wounds.
Okay. That sounds pretty devastating.
Can't see these guys. Maybe these guys in range? No. That's fine. So 6 shots, it's probably hitting on 2s, all hits, and probably wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. Minus 2.
Let's just save on 5s. Ooh. That's a spicy meatball right there. That's what that is. I'll take it on Flamer guy, I guess.
They're 1 damage.
Actually, what's your OC?
Which one?
On the hex mark. Just 1?
1. Just 1.
Okay. So if I leave 2 guys in objective, he can't steal it from me. Unless I die, which I might. Who knows?
I could shoot Illuminar at them instead of shooting at Kyra, instead of shooting one of these big guys. I might actually want to do that.
I guess like sustain D3 is better in situations where like you punch their save with ignore cover and you don't need that many attacks to kill them, right? Or like ignore cover is better.
Yeah,
if there's
we'll
like 5
shoot
models.
Illuminar Sarahs at them.
Rude. That was rude. That's
3
rude
shots,
rude.
hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
Any special abilities? No. 3s.
Blam blam.
2s. 3 wounds.
5s. 2 guys die.
And they're 2 damage each. Okay. That's better.
I think they're 3 each, right?
They're 3 each. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, this gun's sweet.
enough to kill you.
That lance certainly is eldritch.
I mean, to be fair, he costs like the same as 2 fire prisms, so you know.
But a fire prism costs the same as a half of 1 fire prism, so like really.
All right. This guy advance. What's the ordering we want to do on this? The things that have the most limited shot should shoot first. So I guess that would be purple squad.
You can shoot at any of these 3 basically pretty easily.
What's the difference between Shalaxi's defensive profile and the Lord of Change's defensive profile?
Shalaxi's got a 5-up. Feel no pain.
Actually, you know what I should start with? I should start with the Doomsday Arc. Because the Doomsday Arc can literally only shoot the Flesh Hounds.
Yeah, just everything at him.
Yep.
Zorp.
You have 5 models, right?
I do. You get +1 shot.
I get +1 shot.
If only I could take less models.
You can. You just have to still pay the points.
I don't think I can.
Oh,
I
is
think
it not?
I think you can only take between the range, right? In the range.
Do I need to
that they
re-roll
give
my
you.
number of shots since I rolled a 1? Classic Doomsday Arc? No, probably not. It's probably still fine.
Yeah,
Hold on
you
one
get
second.
you can just shoot immortals at me if you need to. I'm on an objective, so immortals will fucking crit me. If you crit on a 5+, does that still count during Overwatch? It does not.
So 1 wound and 1 devastating wound with the big
Fixed
gun,
missions for
and
Necrons,
then
chat.
6 wounds with the little gun.
6 so 1 5-up with the big gun. He'd lose a guy. Those will be in a sec. Here's these ones. So I will take 7. 1 guy's dead, and I take 7 damage. So 1 guy's just barely alive. 1 dies dead. 1, 2, 3. I can't be within 6 of Bellicor and also be on the objective right now. Right? Oh, maybe with this guy. I guess not. It doesn't really matter. All your guys are within 18 anyway. I'll just keep Flamer guy alive.
Alright.
Alright. Shoot an immortal at me.
So... we definitely want... What doesn't really matter, but... Are these guns rapid? What are these guns? They're assault, rapid fire? I can't even remember. I ordered this list though, so I can find my models. They are lethal hits. Alright. And they're range 24. But that doesn't matter because I can only shoot you within 18. Purple guys. So let's see.
I don't know if it's immortal
hitting on
spam, but there are 2
twos.
units of immortals.
Because we got a character in our units, and we've got 10 guys, and we can distribute it basically how we want.
It's just a Necron list that summons 30 Wraith Guard. That should be every list. That's like every competitive list right now. Everything's a bunch of Wraith Guard.
In the event that those guys die, are these guys all within 18 of Kairos? Yeah. Let's just do this. Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put 4 guys into the Flesh Hound and 4 guys into the Blood Crusher.
Okay.
So I don't mind suddenly. You never know what happens, right?
You never know.
Better to overcommit. Hitting on 2s. Well, that's probably overcommit.
There you go.
And wounding on 4s.
Rerolling that, right?
Rerolling what?
You're rerolling.
Oh, because we're. Oh, that's right. We're.
You're an immortal. And
we're
I'm on an
immortal.
objective. Is it? What's the
One
strength?
more wound.
I'm toughness 4.
Oh, strength 5.
Okay,
So
yeah.
this
So
is
4, yeah.
4.
I die.
Well,
Good
this is
effort.
Still a close thing.
Good effort, Flesh Hounds.
And then the 4 into the other guy. 2s.
Yeah,
These
just do
are
4 on the
lethal
hounds,
hits.
chat. They're
And
cheap.
these guys are probably T6, right? Or
The
better
Blood
than-
Crushers, T7.
Yeah, okay. So wounding on 5s. Oh, okay. Well, did a lot better over here. 5 wounds to the Blood Crushers.
Okay. AP something?
AP2 because of
Okay.
Zeraz.
So it's just on my invuln. So 3 go through. One guy's down 2-1.
So we're gonna shoot. This guy's done. No, that's the old. I gotta stop looking at the data spread thing. This guy's gonna has D3 damage. Yeah. So he's better at shooting Kairos, though, right? Kairos' toughness is less than 6. Obviously, Kairos' toughness is less than 16.
Yeah,
He's actually quite good. He's actually quite good into the Flesh Hounds or the Blood Crushers.
It's
All
true.
right, so we'll put his shots into the Blood Crushers because he's strength 8.
Okay.
6 shots, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, sustained hits 1. Okay, so 1 miss, 1 sustained hit, so that equals out.
Very nice.
And then wounding on 3s. 5
My
wounds.
invuln. 1 goes through, so I'll just kill the wounded guy.
Okay. And then whatever can see this guy, we will put into.
How do we feel about drawing
these guys.
tactical versus fixed? I
Looks
think it's like 50-50.
maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That looks right to me.
This guy, I don't think.
They could see Shalaxi if they want to do like these 2, probably. And then that guy could see Kairos if he wants it.
Yeah.
Plus the characters.
Like characters together?
These 2? On Kairos? Probably.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Oh, at least the Chronomancer. I don't know. I guess maybe not the Lord.
Okay.
For sure
So-
the Chronomancer, though. Because I got this big old friggin' wing.
6 immortals. 6 immortals this way. We got 2 immortals into Shalaxi. And we've got the Chronomancer and 2 immortals into Kairos.
Cool.
And the Overlord can't see because he's in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Alright, very good. 6 immortals into the Blood Crushers.
I'm off
That
the
would
objective
be
now.
12 shots. Still reroll 1s though, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Hitting on 2s.
Sick.
These are lethal hits. These miss. The rest of this will wound on 5s.
Hey.
And rerolling 1s. So
6.
6 wounds. These are only
Go
AP1 because we're outside of the range.
I'll put it on. I'll put it on the instrument. Yeah, that's all your attacks. I don't care about the instrument. Okay.
The 2 guys into Shalaxi. 4 shots, 2s. So this auto wounds, and these are wounding on 6s probably. So just 1 wound on Shalaxi.
1 wound onto Shalaxi. On a 4. On a 4. Goes through. Ignore on a 5. Ignored.
And then 2 and the
Does
Chronomancer.
GT
into
determine fixed or
Kairos.
tactical? No.
Is it Kairos?
GT, you're just going to be able to pick whichever one you want. The GT, as far as I know, we don't have the packet yet, but as far as I know, it will only determine deployment and rules and mission rules and stuff.
6s probably. Yeah. So 2 wounds into Kairos.
Okay. Yeah. Take 1. What's the damage?
Oh, 1.
Okay.
And then the Chronomancer's gun is just D6 shots, strength 5 AP -1, damage 1. Number of shots.
The
shots,
tactical
huh?
objectives, you get more of them. They score higher, and you can discard them for command points if
Moving
you
on
don't want to
twos.
score them.
And wounding on 6s. 1 wound onto Kairos.
Oh my god. He's okay.
Alright. And these guys are the Fire and Fade squad because they have the Chronomancer, so we get to move.
Can they move? Because they reserve this turn, right? Is that still a roll?
It doesn't say anything about that.
All right.
It says in your shooting phase, after the smallest unit has shot, if it is not within engagement range of enemy units, it can make a normal move up to 5 inches as if it were your movement phase.
No, I mean like in the reserve rolls. Right. Because normally, or at least in every past edition, you could not move after having been set up on the
well,
table.
this is a good question.
Let's find out.
This is why we play practice games.
This is strategic reserve. Oh, it would probably be in. I bet it would be in the reinforcement step rules. Oh no, I think you're good. They just can't move further in the movement phase. So I guess the role where you can't like double move out of a deep strike is gone. So yeah, go for it. Do your thing.
All right. Let's move an extra 5
Interesting.
inches.
Interesting stuff.
Which way am I gonna go? Honestly, I think we're just gonna get some. Get one more of these models onto this objective, maybe. I know why I had my characters back there. It's because I didn't want it to be harder to precision them. Although,
Don't worry about that.
we'll call that good enough. I don't want to futz with it too hard. All right. Do I want to charge these guys? There's 2 models left. That was my
We did a
melee.
fighting.
I get 4 attacks at strength 5, AB 0.
That's something.
And you're T4 with a 4-up invul or a 5-up invul?
5 up invul.
What does it say on your thing?
Yeah, I just put their defensive stats in the tooltips of everybody.
You put 5 up, feel no pain, technically. 1 too many pluses.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Functionally the same for these guys. Sort of.
So let's see. I would kill one of them. Would they kill me back? Probably not. But then on
this
your
guy's buff
turn-
goes up if you can't charge out of line of sight, which you might not be able to if you have to base this guy. This guy's buff goes off every fight phase, so he could give them +1 strength, AP, and damage against you.
yeah, we just won't worry
Didn't
about it,
realize
it's
I
fine.
needed to be subbed to watch
I don't think I can
VODs whilst I
realistically
fall
do it from
asleep.
there.
Keep up the good work.
Baldar, thanks so
we didn't
much for the
cleanse
sub.
any this
Appreciate you.
turn because there was stuff on them.
Hope you're enjoying the VODs. These
So
my 10th edition
that
VODs
is-
are
we had to
going up
advance on
like
them, that's right.
they're like
So we're
48 hours or 72 hours delayed right now. They're just going. I'm putting 1 per day up on the Tactical Tortoise TV channel. But yeah, if you want to watch VODs immediately, then you have to sub. Usually there's like a 1 to 2 week delay though.
Oh, actually,
What's up?
can I get the Technomancer? What's the range on the Technomancer's thing?
Oh, his
Is
healing
it 3
thing?
inches?
It's probably very small.
3 inches. It's a little awkward. I can't believe that. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's fine. Whatever. We'll be
I
able
can't
to sell it
believe
lower.
it's not butter.
No, that Illuminor Xeras isn't a Technomancer anymore.
Oh yeah, he does other stuff. All right. It's back to me, right?
Yep.
It's my turn. I have to roll Battle Shock for these guys. We'll see if they lose this objective. And you hit the button. I don't know what the order in which I choose to do tacticals. I assume that the tacticals must be first. They must be at the start of the turn. Cleanse and bring it down. Well, I'm going to try to blow up this big vehicle over here, so that'll be good. And then we can maybe try to blow up the Transcendent. It seems unlikely that we do, but we could try. All right. Battle Shock. I'm no longer in the shady because you took 2 objectives, which is very rude. So I think I'm leadership 7. I am, so that would fail. We could auto pass them for a CP, and then I would hold the objective, and I think that's worth it. So I will do that. And then I score 10. Good job, Fleshhounds. And then they could cleanse the objective, or they could try to blow it up. Because they're not going to win the fight against the Heckmark. But it does make the Hexmark kill them. Because the it's difficult for the Doomsday Arc to see me. Not impossible, though. It just has to go there. But I guess if the Doomsday Arc wants to waste its time shooting Fleshhounds, then that's kind of funny. Alright. Nobody else needs Battle Shock. And we're off. I think, unfortunately for me, the Rend Master has to go back over here to hold this objective. Unfortunately, he's not really in good range to give good buffs to Argath. Big poops. Alright, so... could, like, yeet Shalaxi over here? Does she fit here? Oh, she does. That might be the game plan. I guess I have to go through this, though, which I can do. It'd just be kind of an awkward charge, so we might advance just to go there. I don't know if it actually changes the charge distance. I'm gonna copy. That charge would be like a 5. And if I was 14 from her starting position, that charge would, instead of advancing, that charge would be like a 6. So I could basically pay a CP to make my charge much easier. 2 left. It's a 6 rerolling because we're targeting character units. I think I'm gonna advance. I have to move the Lords of Change first, though, because she can't move through them. But they can move through her. Yay! So let's move Be'lakor. So, like 3... 6. If I go here, I just have to, I can set up within 6 inches of him, right? Because his 6 inches is Shadow of Chaos, and I believe I can manifest within Shadow of Chaos. Or Holy Within. Anywhere. Oh, Holy Within. So I have to be Holy Within 6 inches of Be'lakor to set up Argath. So Be'lakor can't get much closer than that. And Argath, because of the mission roll, he has to be off the objective awkwardly.
struggle.
So Bellicor could be here. Bellicor could be farther up. All right, I'm good on this. Yeah. So Bellicor will be here. We can set up Argath here. This Bellicor will go away because he's a fake Bellicor.
Bellicor would have a fake Bellicor.
Yeah, Bellicor. He's got a little fake Bellicor all over the place. Everstave guy. I guess I can't go over this thing anymore because that's not how that works.
Aren't the fly rules just great?
I mean, it's whatever. Let's just offer it like a normal model.
Yeah, that's actually fair.
Like,
I actually think of the changes that are annoying, that one's probably
yeah, that's like the
one of
least
the least
egregious.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't fit here. If I would, I'd have to put Argath. I guess it's a little awkward because I don't really have much space. That would be too close. Alright, that should be
That's
okay.
close enough. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So we'll do that with this dude, and then he can shoot his little gun. Kairos, we'll also probably shoot at that thing because we bring it down this turn, so I think he'll just stand in front of Shalaxi. And then we said Shalaxi's advancing. Can Kairos shoot it from this objective? Oh, he can. Yes. That way I don't need the Renmaster on the objective. Oh, that's sick. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, I need to be farther forward. That's the problem. Cool. I'll just like put my wing so I can see you. Because of true line of sight. And then we said we're going to advance. Actually, let's advance the Rendmaster first. And then if I like bosses 6 on him, maybe he'll advance and charge instead. 3. That's fine.
Because you can't see through the building, but you can see
I could see
from the
around
stuff that's
it.
outside the building, yeah. So what you want is a small base with a giant model.
Basically. Moving 11 with this guy. That was 7, so he gets 4 more. He's just going to hang out over here.
How does that work with the Falcon?
So like there's a thing in the clarification that models that can't be based use hull measurement, which is fucking a really bad rule. Like it just unspeakably.
How does that work
bad
with
rule.
terrain though?
Well, you've just become a hull measure, like permanently, and then Shalax's
But how do you know if it can be based or not?
Great question. That's the real kicker
What about
right
what about the tentacle monster? Is that a hull measuring model now?
Maybe
The one with the.
maybe it is.
I mean, maybe that's better, honestly, in some ways.
No one knows whether or not that's how that works. It's a mystery. All right. I think I'm about to give you a bunch of objectives, but on the flip side, I'm gonna charge you with a bunch of demon guys. It's gonna be cool. I have to hold this objective to cleanse it.
So, a quick question: If I have the 0 CP thing that you can use a strat at additional time and it costs 0 CP, does that mean you can use a strat twice in the same phase?
Yeah, as long as it's a strat, you're allowed to use more than once.
Well, Overwatch is the one that I'm thinking of.
Overwatch you specifically cannot use more than once a turn.
Okay, so
Overwatch,
if I wanted
Overwatch is the one that you can't do multiple times with like a Rites of Battle effect. I don't think him being in the terrain really matters. I'm gonna put these guys on the objective.
But I could do a regular Overwatch. Can you Overwatch in multiple phases?
No. Because Overwatch is restricted to once per turn. As soon as you Overwatch once, you cannot use Overwatch again.
Even with the Rites of Battle guys.
Right. Because Overwatch is a special only once per turn clause. That's unique to Overwatch.
Okay.
I'm
just thinking if I want to Overwatch Shalaxi now with 20 Immortals.
You do reroll. Because I'm on objective.
Yeah. I mean, is it going to get any better? The alternative is to Overwatch 2 Fleshhounds.
They're not going to move. So, there you
I guess that's fair.
go.
All right, sure. So Overwatch Galaxy then.
Okay,
Now.
sure.
Just to get it out of the way.
For free.
Oh, I guess that's true. Well, no. Should we use the free ability now? I guess we might as well, right? Because everything's 1 CP.
It's up to you.
There's
The
no
other
reason
thing that
not
you can
to.
do is that you can double up a stratagem if you pay for it first, and then so if you have like if you do like the like reanimate models, you could pay for one and then take damage on another unit and then use it. The free
Yeah,
one
so
then.
I think I want to pay for this one in case I need to double up on a different stratagem later.
Yeah.
And I have plenty of CP. All my strats only cost 1 CP.
Right.
So they can all see you. So 20 shots. I assume you're over T10, right?
I am T10.
Oh, so we're.
Well, still winning on 6s, right? Because you're strength 5?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
T10 or above.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Hitting on 2s.
Ooh.
Oh, that's odd.
Oh, you just odd lethal hit, though, so it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And then these are wounding on.
that's Overwatch, right? So you just
6s.
hit on 6s.
Oh, right.
So the rerolling wounds doesn't matter, actually, because you just wound automatically.
That's a good point.
There you go. So save on 4s. Ignore on 5s. I will take 2. Down to 18.
Take it.
That's not bad. For free.
Oh, I also get the Chronomancer and the
Oh, yeah, of course.
Chronomancer, 4 shots. Nope. Overlord, I think is was it 1 shot or 3 shots?
What does
It
he have?
is.
Because he's got a scythe, right?
Oh, he doesn't have a ranged weapon, does he?
Yeah. Unless he's got a Tachyon arrow, but then I don't know if
Nope.
you want to use that.
No,
on
because he has a
Overwatch.
resurrection arm.
Yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
yep, you're good.
Okay. Cool. I will do. So I'm gonna cleanse and cleanse.
Can you cleanse while someone's on the objective?
Yeah, as long as I hold the objective, I believe. Yeah, an objective marker not within my deployment zone I control that has one or more of the selected units within range.
So I currently have 8.
I have 9.
Oh,
So they are
there you go.
H2 and Shalaxi's 5. And then obviously reinforcements. Argath comes in. Here he is. All right. Let's shoot. So shooting. I guess those guys do their shooting. Shalaxi can't shoot because she advanced, and her thing is not assault. Oh, she has a whip. I didn't even notice. She has an assault weapon. Let's go. Interestingly, I guess I just declare the cleanse first, and then I don't think it breaks as long as I don't like die. Oh, I have to control it at the end. No. Wait. Select one or more units from my army that are not battle shocks. It's not with your opponents. You control this. Oh, interestingly, you don't have to control the objective when you begin the cleanse. You only have to control it at the end. Well, I'm gonna try it, and I'm probably not gonna succeed because I think these immortals are gonna go to the objective. But I'm gonna do my best. Shalaxi will whip. Watch her whip. Watch her nay. Let's whip the immortals, I guess. Sure. 6 shots on 2s. That's a hit, and then on 3s.
Oh, they're -1 to wounds.
The immortals are?
Yeah. Oh, no, the immortals. Sorry, I thought you were talking to the card. Yeah, sorry.
No.
The
Yeah.
immortals are just T5.
So that is 5 AP1 for 2 damage.
5 AP1 for 2 damage. And this is the blue squad?
Yes. Let's say yes.
Oh, yeah, because the green squad are Lich Guard. Right.
Yeah, I guess I could shoot these guys, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do the blue squad.
Okay. So we'll start off by taking it on the guy that's in cover.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on a 3-up. He's dead. Got any other guys in cover?
This guy. And
Probably
the
this
Cryptothralls.
guy. Yeah,
Actually, the Cryptothralls maybe not, but that guy for sure.
that guy for sure is in cover. Unless the Cryptothralls have a 4-up armor, so Cryptothralls on 3-ups, or not the Cryptothralls, the other guy in cover.
Well, there you go. Easy. One dude. I'll
Killed
take
one
it.
guy.
Okay. We'll do Everstave guy. He's gonna laser beam everything into the Doomsday Arc. He'll give his gun sustained. And I don't feel a great need to use my stratagems. It's battle round 2. I could try to use a stratagem on him for free with Kairos, but it's a 3+, and then if I fail it, then I don't get... Oh, I still have a 1 for CP reroll. Yeah, so... Oh no, it literally doesn't matter. You have a 4+ invuln. Just kidding! Nothing I do matters. I could give him +1 AP, but it doesn't do anything. Alright, so his little gun is 6 shots. Yep, 6 shots. Little gun, go. Wounds on 3s. Because of strength of billion. Or wounds on your invuln save.
Doesn't this thing have the weird transhuman? No, that's not this one.
Yeah, that's the
No, that's only the
command barge.
CCP. Yeah. So on my invuln,
Ooh.
take 3.
D3 damage. Take 7 again. I'm very consistent. The big gun. Ew. So those go away, but this one sustains for D3. For 3. I get them back. And then these 1 on 3s. 7. Everstave guy, calm down. You're fucking
This guy's just dead.
rocking it. 4. Yeah, I'll slow roll. Oh no, that just kills him, right?
Yeah, he's only got 4 wounds left.
Explode, please.
Does he explode? No.
Dang. All right, Everstave guy, calm down, my dude. No, Kairos could shoot, kind of whatever. Also, Be'lakor can shoot because he didn't advance his turn. Oh, and I gotta roll. I overcharged his gun, so I have to roll. Hazardous. Nope. Be'lakor.
5. Survived. I guess you probably put them. Yeah, I guess the thing is they're not that durable, so you want to hang back with them. But if you ever want to shoot demons, you have to get within 18. Yeah. I guess that's fair. So either you do nothing or you shoot once and then die. Slightly awkward.
You can see these guys. So Be'lakor. We'll shoot Kairos at the blue squad. Sure, whatever. How many guys left in the unit? I only killed 1, right? So this should be like.
You only
13.
killed 1.
Yeah. So he'll shoot his big version of his gun. So it's D3. So 2 + 2 for blast, +6.
Mm-hmm.
And he can see a guy, so he's not getting indirect. So hits on 2s. And it doesn't have any cool keywords, right? No, just shitty psychic. And wins on 2s because he's next to a Lord of Change. Look at that, 8 EP3. And you will get cover. You have to start on this guy, I think, because he's you took it on him earlier, but you will get cover on all of these dudes. Up to this guy, I think, because they're all hiding behind the ruin.
And this guy, you can't see this guy, can you?
I can't, but you took the save from the lash on him, so you have to keep saving on him until he's
right.
dead.
Yeah. No, I know. So the only ones you can see.
Yeah,
that I wouldn't
these
get cover
4.
On,
These 4, I don't get cover, but everybody else
so this is AP3.
Yeah, so they'll be on 5s.
So they're on 5s. So we'll take it on these 2 over here. So how many is it? 8?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take it on the 2 that are over on closest to you on 5s. 1's still alive. Okay, those 2 are dead. It's the failed ones down here, or the completed ones down here.
Mm-hmm.
So that is these 2.
Well,
Do these guys have a Technomancer?
No.
No, they have a Chronomancer. Oh, you know what I forgot? These guys are -1 to hit.
Oh. Let's see.
I'll just I'll take away 1 hit for -1 to hit. How about that?
Yeah, I missed. I rolled 1-2 on the hit roll, so that's fair.
We'll just take
I
away
think
1 hit.
I think that makes sense.
And then 4 more. Do I want to take it on Crypto Thralls? Crypto Thralls will be saving on 6s, but they get a 4-up Feel No Pain. These are 1 damage or 2 damage?
These are D3.
That's
Chat,
so
these are
awkward.
immortals.
I will just keep taking it on these immortals that are on this side, I think.
Okay, you have 3 more that can take.
Put them over here.
Those are purple. I'm shooting blue.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
This is a purple
can
guy.
take.
When you highlight them, I think because you're a blue player, when you highlight them, they turn blue. These 3 are purple. These 2 are blue.
So I can lose this one. So this one I can take cover saves on. 5. Nope. We'll just take 2 on the Crypto Thralls.
Sure. So they'd be on 6s.
Yep, they both fail.
First
roll
one.
damage.
2. I'll just
Just roll. Well,
here's the
roll
second
both
one.
of them.
Also 2.
Okay.
Does he die?
Does it take 2 shots
No.
to kill him?
Does
It takes
he
1
die the second time?
damage.
No. He's okay.
Takes 0 damage, and then
Oh yeah, 1 more save. 1 more. Does he die the 3rd time? Fucking Crypto
No.
Thralls, my guy. All right. Cool.
All right. So now I'm gonna spend the CP here.
Okay. So the question is, do I vect this strat or your reroll strat? I think I vect this one, so I'm gonna vect that. So it's cost 2 now. Thanks, Kairos. Oh, that's a proxy. Chat, sorry. So that was a proxy Shalaxi because we were proxying out her charge path.
Oh, you know what?
I don't. You should tell me.
Was this guy dead in your command phase? The guy that died back here?
I don't remember.
Oh,
No, because I
It's
killed him with the Shalaxi's whip. That was earlier this turn.
oh okay. All right. I get 3 wounds back. So one of the wounds on a Crypto Thrall.
4 wounds, right? You have 2d3 plus 1.
Which is the +1?
Don't they get +1 for having a leader in the unit? I thought that was like just like an ability. I could fit 6 graders. I took a bunch of support stuff, but I could take 6 graders if I wanted to cut some infantry and like the Rend Master. You could put another loader change for the Rend Master and like 1 unit of Flesh Hounds, maybe 2.
No.
Oh, the Rend Master and the Blood Crushers could turn into a grader.
E3. And then Immortals. Where are the immortal?
Oh, it's from the stratagem, according to chat. The stratagem
Oh, it's from
because
the
you're being
stratagem. Okay.
regenerates an extra 1.
So
So,
it's
yeah, you will
2d3
get 4.
plus 1.
Yeah, but not for
4,
your
so-
command phase 1, just for this one. I guess.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they all come back.
Okay.
Obviously, these guys can move. Oh, actually, not all of them. One of them doesn't come back. One of them's still dead. Do I want to put them somewhere that makes it more annoying to charge them? I guess I want to put more on the point. It does make your charge
Does-
easier, but
That does seem good.
does seem-
Balakor. Oh, well, let's see if he hazardous is. Nope. Balakor will do a. He'll just do a betraying shades at that unit. So that is 12 shots, right? The big fire hose here. Yeah, 12 shots on 2, strength 6, AP3. Does ignore cover? Sick. Okay. 12 shots on 2.
oh, and he has the -1 to hit. I'm remembering.
Oh yeah.
of the
It does not
chronometer.
sustain. It just has devastating. So 3 mortal, 3 at AP3 no cover, and then 3 mortals. And then I
AP3 no cover, and then 3 mortals.
Hazardous.
How much damage do these do?
That's all one. All one. But you have to take it on Crypto Thralls. Because you already took it on the Crypto Thrall.
Yeah, sure. We'll just take it all on Crypto Thralls.
So they just get the 4+, right?
So yeah, it's just 6 4+.
Well, unless they die to the first 4.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. One guy.
They take 2. 1 dies and 1 takes 1.
Okay. Argath can't flamer them. Argath will just flamer the Lich Guard. Yeah, whatever. Wah. So he was on 5s now. No. All right.
Lich Guard -1 to them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's on 5s. Otherwise, he'd be on 4s. That's all of those stuff. So let's do charges. We'll see where Shalaxi goes. She might have to charge like this now. Does that get me here? You guys do a aura? Nice. Can we go here? Yeah, I actually don't think I can charge them anymore. That was stupid. Maybe I shouldn't have shot them.
Necrons, man.
Yeah, it's the fucking objective rule.
Oh, you're playing by the thing where you can't stand on the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise I just go here. But I can't do that because
I assumed we were just ignoring that rule, but fair
I
enough.
mean, I'll nerf myself just to see how it feels, and so far it feels real
Just
bad.
to see how bad it feels.
Yeah, and it's real shitty. That
You just
rules.
want to embrace the suck.
I mean, basically, I just want more things to bitch about, honestly, and there's a lot, and it's great.
I don't think have any of the battle report like videos that have been published by any of the major streamers actually played it where they don't stand on the objectives. Because I don't think I've seen a single one.
I don't
where they
believe
didn't
so.
stand on the
I don't
objectives.
believe so. We'll do. Yeah, I honestly like. We might just house roll that away for invitational. Or we'll do Argath. We gotta CP him if he fails anyway, so he'll go into the Lich Guard. Oh, here's a CP. Oh, and we have to pay a CP for Shalaxi to be able to charge it all. Here's a CP. Yay, 8 inches. Is there anything cool I can do? No, just be here.
Yeah, I guess if in a world where you're playing by that rule, it's even more reason to play Necrons.
Yeah, you just
God, reanimation protocols is so strong with that rule. You could just like totally hose people's movement. By,
I mean, that is what's happening right now.
yeah, I wasn't even trying to do that.
Bellicor will charge. Yeah, honestly, I thought I would do more damage to them, but Crypto Thralls are busted. He gets a 4. So he has to go here. And I think that means that the Lord of Change can't get in unless Bellicor goes here. But then I'm not on the objective, so that's lame anyway. So Bellicor is there. They're declared an action. And I can no longer engage blue unit, which is awkward. So the only way I hold the objective is if I kill the Transcendent Catan. Sure. So we'll charge it. I get like full rerolls. 7.
I mean, if anybody can kill a Transcendent Catan with a 4-up Feel No Pain, it's Shalaxi.
I know. Yeah, might as well try. Could battle shock it. You never know. Yeah, I know she rerolls chat. That's why we CP'd Angrath first. All right, that's all the charges because they're doing an action. Start a fight phase. The Renmaster debuffs these guys. And then
In what way?
Argath gets +1 strength, AP, and damage against them.
Okay.
And then we fight. I guess we fight with Shalaxi.
So if I use the new interrupt, I would fight before you, right?
No, it's still after
Correct.
after somebody
Oh, it's
fights.
still after.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't give you fights first. It's a stratagem you use after someone
Right.
activates.
Yeah,
you
you just
Okay.
go next in the order. Yeah.
Got it. Alright, so you
so-
can go with whatever.
Yeah, we'll do Shalaxi. I don't believe I have any cool strats because none of those exist anymore. So I'm just rolling a bunch of attacks.
Yep. I am T11 with a 4th level, and I have your damage characteristic.
I could get +1 AP. Hell
That
yeah.
wouldn't do anything.
I know. Oh, I'm aware. Also, I don't have any CP. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. So the big little claws, or little baby claws, snapping claws. They are. There are 4 of them, and we reroll the hit roll, and the wound roll, and the damage roll. And because you're a monster and a character, I get to do it twice, right?
I don't
I
know.
get 2
You
rerolls.
tell me.
All right, here we go. The little claws on 2s. Do they like sustain or anything? No. That'd be cool. And then on 5s, because they're strength 6. And we reroll because you're a character. 1 on your invuln. Okay.
Fine.
And then the big stick. On 2s. Rerolling. Fuck me. And then on 3s. No keywords, so all 5 on your invuln.
Nah, I'm not going to slow this. I believe.
Take 7. Take 7, so down to 4. Yeah, this game's probably just
On
over.
the 4.
I think I just get rolled over by OC now. We'll see.
Ah, I fail all 4 of my feelings, man.
Yay! We've done it. We did 4 damage. Good job, Shalaxi. You only cost 400 points. Yep, not sold on Shalaxi, chat. I think she's bad. Only 6 attacks. Not good. Would you like to interrupt? With your leak guard. Please interrupt and pile in your models out of the ruin. Oh no, I can't epic challenge them anymore, so it doesn't matter. Because I'm out of CP. No.
The awkward. Oh no, it's the green 7. Oh, I can't get the Crypto Thrones then. I can get most of these Lich Guard in though.
Oh yeah, but they. What is the
Oh
restriction?
no, it's
on
base to
piling
base, right?
in? 1 inch. Base to base to double to like 2 rank it.
Right, yeah. But this guy's 5.2 inches away, so there's no way you can get it. So these guys would be out.
And you can pile in as long as the unit is engaged, I believe, right?
Actually, I'm not really even fighting with that many units. Also, I don't think I'd bracket you. No, there's no reason to. Yeah, you can just go.
Cool.
It doesn't do anything.
We'll just go with Argath. He'll do little attacks, I believe. What is my strength now? I think he's strength 11. Yeah, he's shadow. He's shady, and he's got the Renmaster buff. Yeah, so he's strength 11. Oh, excuse me, strength 13. Calm down. All right, Argath. So 16 attacks with Argath, the King of Blades, because he's base 14 plus 2.
Let's see. Let me give you my defensive buffs first. All right. So I have a 5-up feel no pain.
Okay.
I'm -1 to be wounded.
Yep.
And I think that is it. For
Okay.
This squad.
So I hit on 2s. If only I could fucking reroll in this goddamn codex. Holy shit. I went on 3s. 8. AP 3 damage.
Okay. So it would be on the end rolls with these guys. AP 3 damage. So we should just take these on Lich Guard. Yeah.
Be'lakor should have like a 6-inch aura that rerolls once to hit. Wouldn't that be cool? He should do that.
We'll just take them all on Lich Guard. Yeah.
Cool.
2.
3 damage each.
One dies. 2 die.
Okay. Amazing. What a time to be alive.
Do I want to reanimate them? Probably.
You can't anymore. You're out of CP. It costs you 2 now because I vected it.
Oh, there's an Overlord, so it goes down to 1. Right? Because it goes to 0, then it goes up to 1.
Did you? No, you already used your free strat, right?
I don't think so.
Didn't you Overwatch me?
I paid the CP.
Oh, okay. So then, sure.
Because I thought I would need it later. Remember we were talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
I get 2d3 plus 1. Yeah, I'll just do it now.
Okay.
And I'm done. Then I'm out of CP, and I don't have to worry about strats anymore.
Nice. Blammo.
And now they both come back.
Yeah, Necrons are a little busted. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's more on this objective.
I'll just swing Be'lakor. He hits on 2s. Okay. What if like you could reroll hit rolls? That'd be so cool. 1 wound. You don't even have to roll that. That guy just comes back next turn. All right. You can fight me now.
All right, so we'll
I'm
just
about
see
2
what
iotas away
Transcendent
from
Baton
calling the game
does.
here, chat. That was fucking shitty as hell.
6 attacks, hitting on.
They don't need
2
damage
swinging
output.
fives.
Your damage output doesn't matter. If you physically can't
Oh, no,
be
it's 8
killed,
attacks.
it
8 attacks.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, 8 attacks hitting on 2.
You're like OC 2000, invincible. Get out of here with that shit. Also, a Doomsday Arc is damage 4 fucking devastating wounds.
Really? Is it because these are too close? Oh no, it's 'cause
I
these
just
two
put
are here.
1,000 points. Well, 660
twos.
points of Chaos Demons into Lich Guard,
on
not
fives.
including my ranged attacks, and I killed
2
0
wounds
models,
on
chat.
Anvil, almost certainly.
That's fucking
And
broken.
They are Oh, did I roll only 6s? I don't care. Whatever. Two saves.
Okay, this is on Be'lakor.
Shalaxi.
Oh,
Sorry.
Shalaxi.
This is the easy one.
Yep. Oh, did you want to put a dude back here so you don't lose the guys to coherency?
Which
The Lich Guard. Instead of putting Lich Guard on the
Oh.
objective, you need to maintain coherency there. On Shalaxi, I can't reroll, so I just roll. There, she's okay.
although because they have to pile in towards her, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
You failed to pass both? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see how much Lich Guard do. I'm gonna. So, if for pile-ins, if you're engaged, you can pile in no matter what, right? You just have to
Yeah.
end within base to base if possible.
You have to. Yeah, if you can go to base space, you have to. But as long as the unit ends in engagement range, then everybody gets to pile in. You just can't pile
So, for
in
instance,
like randomly in any direction.
if you choose not to pile in, can you stay where you are? Or do you
yeah,
have to
yeah,
pile in?
yeah, you
base
can
to base?
move. Yeah,
So, like, for instance, this guy is not base to base,
right.
but so
Right.
if I choose not to pile in, he stays here.
Yeah, you can move each model in the unit with an enemy model.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move each model in a unit that's not already base contact up to 3. It's also up to 3. And if you choose not to make a pile-in move, then you don't have to move base to base contact.
Those guys are just gonna come out. It doesn't really matter, but
I will give myself my bring it down point. At least I'm scoring okay. I destroyed a monster or vehicle. which is with a wounds characteristic of 14. Right? What's his
Yeah, he's exactly 14, I think.
14? So I get 2 VP plus 1, so 3. And plus 1 for 4.
All right,
And
so
cleanse for 2.
we
Or
get to put 3 into Argath and 4 into Be'lakor. And
Okay.
that's it. They're +1 to hit. They don't have any other buffs.
I mean, I can't fall back and charge yet, so I just stay here for now. Like, I just live here now. This is where I exist.
So
And my opponent will just slowly take all the objectives, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Their
I don't know
strength
what.
6. Are either your guys' strength toughness 12?
Nobody is toughness 12. Everybody's toughness is like 10, 11.
Okay. So they're all wounding on 5s.
Bellycore is 10. Bloodthirster is 11.
And this doesn't have any special abilities, no. Okay, so 9 attacks into Argath. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
He takes 1.
1 damage. And 4 of these guys into Be'lakor, which is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s. 5 wounds into him.
Take 4 down to 14. There you go, chat.
And you have.
My opponent did 5 times as much damage than I did.
And what's your obsec on this objective right now?
Be'lakor is
Way too
5.
much, right?
Argath is also 5. Where's that guy? Yeah, and then the Lord of Change is also 5. So 15.
15.
So I have it
there's no-
until these immortals get here, and then I lose it forever, and I will never get it back.
But I'm allowed to consolidate if I can get on the objective with the model.
That is correct.
Wait, how does that?
Consolidate.
Sorry, I'm asking so many questions, but
No, it's good because knowing that all the combat stuff is important. So after each time you consolidate, you can move each model in the unit that's not already in base contact up to 3 inches. For a move to be possible, you must end in engagement range of 1 or more enemy units, which you are already, so you're fine. And if the conditions cannot be met, you instead move towards the closest objective marker. So everybody would move.
So-
everybody moves towards the closest model right now, the closest enemy
right
model.
because I'm engaged.
Yeah.
Because I'm engaged, everybody's eligible to consolidate.
So basically, outside of the base, the requirement to base thing, pile and consolidate works exactly like 9th edition until you can't engage anyone else, and then it changes. Yeah. But the difference, chat, is that if you can get to a model, you have to go to the model. If you can't get to a model, then you go to an objective. You can't just choose to go to an objective.
I already hold this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't need to go over there. And this is not enough, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Not actually that far off, but
Yeah. But you'll get there when the immortals get there, though. That was probably like GG's, but we'll see.
please don't shoot me.
I will pass to
Just noticed that.
you. I'm gonna choose a new one. I'm gonna choose Please Run Away. Does that do anything? No, because you're gonna heal everyone back up to full because you don't take any casualties ever. So I'm gonna say Please Don't Make Me Run Away.
Okay. 2d3 come back to the blue squad. Only 2, so I guess we'll bring back an immortal and Crypto Thrall on 1. And there was I think we just left him there.
Which should I Tactical Tuesday tomorrow, chat?
I don't know where that witch card went. But
I was
think
gonna
he ended up
do
back on the board.
tier list, but I was like,
whatever,
there
it's
might be
fine.
a balance update the next day.
They're still the right number. 10, and then 2 of those.
Maybe we should do like
Okay.
changes we'd like to see.
That's
what we should do, like, maybe, like, broken stuff.
phase, movement phase.
Oh, that was so. Yeah, my Bellicor asks. He asks his opponent nicely for all of his tokens. So Bellicor's like, please don't shoot me. Please don't. I don't want to run away. Please, you run away. Just complain forever. I mean, it's kind of where we're at right now.
That guy probably.
Bellicor's like, please run away thing only works on the air battle shrunk step, right? Honestly, Paul of Despair should just count everyone as... It should just force a battle shock check in the start of the command phase. It's fucking nuts. It's so bad right now. That ability is worthless. Holy shit, dude. What is the point of that? Like, just a small buff to Wraith cards. I mean, Necrons are one thing I would like to see changed. This faction's fucking nuts. Ugh. I'm so mad. I'm glad I got my secondary points. That was good. Good job, team. But now it's time for you all to go to sleep.
These guys aren't engaged. So there's no reason to not just.
You don't need to do damage, chat. This like narrative that you're like, oh, Necrons don't do damage. Yeah, but it's fine because you can't beat them on primary. Yeah, you get 15, by the way. Oh, sorry, you get 10. You get max at 10.
Out of engagement range of Shalaxi, obviously.
No, I
This
can't
guy-
because I can't
because this
fucking
guy's
charge
fully
them.
Oh, we can see into this building, right? Or no, are we playing this as obscuring? How is this working?
This thing's
see
obscuring.
this?
This guy's inside, so you can see him.
Okay.
The other guy's outside, but if he dies, he dies.
Okay.
The problem is I can't get to any of the characters. These characters are inside the building, so you can't precision them because precision is a fucking worthless ass keyword.
Okay, so we'll just do that. We'll just keep it simple.
Shalaxi couldn't charge these models because the objective was in the way, so I couldn't get engaged with this unit because they reanimated to block my charge. Because reanimation is a fair and balanced mechanic.
This guy is gonna have a hard time seeing, so we'll shoot.
I don't know, man.
Can he see? Oh, actually, maybe he can't see. Maybe not. I guess in that case, we'll just make our charges here. All right. What do we want to shoot? The Rendmaster?
No, don't rend my
Everstave guy?
master.
Everstave guy is kind of annoying. So we should shoot everything into Everstave guy? Oh yeah, this guy needs to like walk up to here. Yeah, we'll just start shooting Everstave guy. So Luminor Xeris will shoot Everstave guy.
Okay.
Assume it's 2s and then 5s. That's 3 shots, right?
What are my strats?
Oh, he's done 3s.
Oh.
Why are you so bad at shooting? Well, I guess he has got a giant fuck off gun, so.
Blammo. Get him.
3.
Nice.
Oh, he hits with all of them.
Oh, also,
And
I
then
think
5.
you're supposed to put the dude next to him that gives him +1 to hit. I am saving on a 4. I don't. I take 3.
Which is he a crypt? Oh, I guess.
But you can put there's like the relic that makes everybody count as having leaders next to him.
Oh,
Yeah. And then you get them to hit on 2s.
that's weird. Whatever. Anyways, this is a 3 damage weapon. All right, Purple Squad is gonna shoot at Kairos, or not Kairos, the Everstave guy. They've got Arankir the Traveler, which
Whoa.
gives them +1 to wound.
Whoa! They went on 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So,
Art of War tier list is
we'll
like
shoot all their
nuts
guns,
for
so
sure.
they get 20 shots.
It's like very silly. I agree.
And they're AP2 thanks
I
to
agree
Luminor. Not that that probably
wholeheartedly.
matters. And these are lethal hits, right? Why do I keep looking at the battle script thing? It doesn't do anything. Immortals are lethal hits. Hitting on 2s. 1 miss, 2 lethal hits.
This is that Everstave dude?
Everstave dude, yeah.
Nice.
And wounding on 5s.
Yeah, I don't understand the
re-rolling
1,000
because
suns
you're on
thing.
the objective. So that is 14 saves, AP2.
Okay. I will take 6 down to 9.
Then we've got.
This is the faction that doesn't do any damage. Chat. We just shot like
I think
9
it's
damage
D6,
into a
strength
fucking Lord of
5.
Change with random infantry. Okay. Keep on about how it doesn't do any damage.
D6. No.
Oh, you left some
Screw
guys
shot.
back here, by the way. The Crypto Thrall should probably be back to full, I think, because it has reanimated. And then also there's this random immortal over here.
So it's 3 shots. Oh, it's
Ball,
the
Doom bolts,
it's the
bam.
chronometer. With
Like you
D6
can shoot
shots.
3 Doom
This guy's
bolts
3
or 2
shots.
Doom bolts in a turn, right?
2s.
And just like, but you just like
No
kills one
lethal
thing
hits
and
because
then
he's
that's
not
it.
immortal. Does the whole squad reroll wounds? It does, right? Because
Yeah,
that's the...
it's if it says model in the unit, yeah.
Okay, 1 wound. Maybe
This
2.
is at also Eversave guy.
This is everything's going to Everstave guy.
Okay, he takes it. How much damage?
1.
Got 8.
And then Arankir, does he have a gun?
Yeah, I think 1,000 suns are.
He has a tachyon arrow.
I think they're certainly above average, and they're definitely
Well,
like
now's
after
as good as
Eldar, Space Marines, Necrons, Knights. I think they're on the
Tachyon arrow
top,
go.
but I don't think that they're
Hits.
like they're like ludicrous nuts overpowered like
wounds.
Art of War
Does
things.
it ignore invuls? Probably not.
Like those
Nope.
the
So
top
you get your
factions
invul.
just fucking kill them.
1 tachyon
Okay,
arrow.
Tachyon arrow into the Everstave guy. Fails. How much damage? 5.
6 damage. 6.
Oh, it's plus 2. He's down 2.
Yes, it is D6 plus 2. Oh, you don't have any vehicles. I could make your vehicles not work if you had vehicles.
I know. Actually,
the
I think the
Renmaster a
Renmaster is a vehicle. I believe that he is because he's on a
He's
chariot.
not close enough.
Oh no, he's
not close
mounted. Get wrecked.
You're
He's
right.
a cavalry man, as you can tell by this weird ass model. Clearly, that's a cavalry guy.
I guess actually what I should do.
Yeah, just a casual 16
Yeah,
damage, no
yeah,
big
move
deal.
far-
But like, no,
move
don't.
farther
Yeah,
than
go
5,
keep
move
going
to
on about how
7, right?
Necrons don't
Or
have
does
any
he
damage
have
output.
5? I move 7.
You silly
So I
geese,
can
chat.
potentially take this objective, tow this objective, and then shoot you.
Do it. Do what you want.
6 shots. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s, probably. Oh, 2 wounds, AP 1.
On my inbound. Take 2 on your dice. We'll just kill this guy. He's dead, chat.
Alright. And then the blue squad.
Saint! Thanks for the follow.
How much do I actually need to put into them? I don't know. Why can I not measure? It's because your thing doesn't measure properly.
I measure good. Oh, good.
Honestly, I think I just want to kill the blood crushers and not have to futz with it. So we'll just put everything into the blood crushers.
Sure.
Yeah. So 20 shots. 2s. 6s on a wound. You're higher, wounding on 5s, rerolling. Nine saves.
Four. Down to 1.
And then the
Crony boy.
Chronomancer's gun. which is D6 shots. Yes. 3 shots, 2s, and then 5s, re-rolling, 2 wounds.
He's dead.
Okay. And then we will do our little shuffle. Oh no, this guy I rolled bad. That's right, I rolled double ones. That's why he's on one. So let's put these guys in this building.
The truffle shuffle.
Some of these can just walk through the building though. And they can also walk through my own models. Close enough.
Mhm.
So that is all of my shooting, I think. Yes. And weirdly, do you still activate first in the fight phase, right?
I do, yeah, unless you charge me.
Oh right, we were gonna do some charges. Yeah. Zeraz will charge Argath.
Okay. Nice.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's possible for me to get in base-to-base contact. I think
No.
that's fairly certain. And then the purple squad will charge Bellicor. Neither of them have precision, right?
Not unless I give it to them. With
Whatever.
my command point that I have. Dine TV, thanks for the follow.
This guy probably has to end in base-to-base.
Thanks for coming and hanging out.
I don't think the rest of them can, though.
Yeah, the map base is updated for 10th. All the cards are in the workshop. It's just like the scripting and stuff isn't updated, but it's because we're still waiting on like Battlescribe to be good. So yeah, it's been basically playable in 10th for a while.
We'll call that good. And then this guy is just gonna charge the question.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. Belcor's at 14, Argath's at 17.
Mm-hmm.
And Luminor has probably a better. Actually, no. The +1 to wound is in all phases, right? Yeah.
What is? Oh, these
Aaron
Aaron
Kears.
thing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, we'll start with Anric.
Apparently Wednesday we know what the USO layouts are. I guess they're doing an article on it.
Actually,
is
no.
what
We should
I've been
start
told.
with. We should start with Zeraz.
That's the scuttlebutt that's going
You
around.
could just bob Zeraz and kill him potentially.
It's true.
So Zeraz gets 4 attacks at strength 9 and 4 attacks at strength 6. So 4 attacks at strength 9, 2 hits, 1 wound,
Okay.
and strength 6 attacks. Nope. All right, your turn.
I think I fight with Shalaxi. That sounds like a good call. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. I don't know if I care about swinging.
Oh,
into
did it?
rolls.
Oh, right. The Transcendent Katana doesn't reanimate, right? 'Cause it doesn't have reanimation protocols.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go with Shalaxi. Little claws. Stab. 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 Rerolling. And 5s. Rerolling. Do I fish? Nah, I don't care. So 2 on your inbound. 3 damage. Down
How
to
much
2.
damage? How much damage?
3 base 3, so it goes down to 2.
Down to 2, and then reroll the 4.
Yeah.
Oh, take 2.
Take that. Big spear. It's 6, right? Yeah, it is. 2s. Oh. 2s. 2s. We did something with that. And 3s. Rerolling. 5.
Force.
3. We'll slow it. So that would be 5 down to 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It takes 1.
The next one will definitely reroll a 1. Nope. So 4 down to 2.
Takes 1.
And then the last one, just roll lights out. I'll reroll. Nope, it's 4 damage again. Yeah, Shalaxi, I don't know if I love you.
Go down to 2, right?
Yep.
It takes 9.
Yeah. 400 points of any damage. Yeah.
All right, so now we can go over here. I guess this flesh hound also could conceivably actually hurt me, so we should roll the hex
Oh, that's
march
true.
first.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting the buff on the Lich Guard, though, by the way, which I should have declared at the start of the fight phase, but I'm going to do it
That's
again.
fine. Melee attacks, 4 attacks. Hitting on 3, strength 5. 3s. And then 2s. Not 2s, 3s.
Wow.
Nothing.
Good job, Flesh Hound. I will go with Black. Oh, no, I won't. No. Oh, yeah. You. Oh, no. You have to do these guys. I
Oh,
shouldn't
right,
have
because
fought first
nothing
here.
else charged.
I shouldn't
Right.
have fought first.
Yeah.
But that would have been my first non-charging pick anyway. So you'll just get the fight with these guys first. So just do those guys and then do these guys, and then I'll pick something.
All right, so purple guys can
Celeste and 10 Demonettes have a better output than a Keeper. Yeah, Keeper's output's really bad.
Oh, God. Why is my brain?
We're playing
Why
Shalaxi.
brain?
I don't know if I'm going to play
You
Shalaxi
can-
again, though,
you-
chat.
Yeah, you have the option to pile in if you can move.
It's her or a
So this is the only one
Bloodthirster
that's gonna be
and a
able to get
Chariot.
Anywhere useful.
That's a lot. That's a lot of other things I could have taken.
Yeah, those guys can't get in.
Other than this model who does no damage and then
This
dies.
guy can get in.
Maybe I'll play one more game with her.
This guy can get in.
The issue is that we couldn't scalpel the
You guys can eat here.
characters,
It's fine.
and we
worry
got
about it.
sandbags by the Transcendent here.
Um,
Which is maybe a mistake. Maybe I should have shot at the shouldn't have shot at the Immortals. But
and
like
that's it. All right, so
the alternative is that I just take a shooting
let's
phase
roll
off,
the
which is
cool
fucking
attacks
nuts.
first.
I mean, clearly not Argath King of Blades,
his
because Argath King
Warsight,
of Blades
he
just
gets
swings
4
16 fucking attacks
attacks.
and did 0 damage. So I don't fucking know, man.
Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 2s, unless you're T12.
I'm T10.
He's strong. Oh my god. Okay, well, 1 save, and then you take 6 mortal.
Okay. So the
Oh no, wait. No, never mind. He's strength 8. What did I read? I was reading his attack down here.
but
so
you
just-
still take
just-
6. Yeah, I still take 6.
Yeah, you just take 6 mortal wounds.
So down to 8. I mean, he's winning on 4s, right? Because it's my +1.
Yeah. Anyways, These
Yeah,
guys
Necrons
are, winning on-
are like ridiculous.
Everything else I think is winning
overpowered.
on
This
fives,
faction's
right?
nuts. This faction's like on par with Space Marines
Their
for sure.
strength. Cryptothals are strength 5, and Immortals are also. Whatever. We'll just roll them separately. 8 attacks with Cryptothralls. Hitting on 3s, wounding on.
It is kind of crazy that I think somebody made the comment
Fives.
earlier. They were like, "It's wild that they couldn't figure out a way to make
3s, 5s.
what do you call it? To make
Do they reroll ones in the melee phase?
Death Guard work, but they just did this with Necrons.
They do.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That didn't matter. 2 saves. AP1.
On Be'lakor?
Yep.
On Force. Nope, takes 2. Down to 6.
And then each Immortal
Is,
gets.
I believe, damaged.
2 attacks at strength 4, so they're wounding on 5s.
Yep.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So 8. They have a worse melee skill. No, still 2s. 2s. And then 5s. Rerolling because they're Immortals. 4 AP0.
Okay. I'll take 2 and a 4.
And then that's all my charges anyways, right?
Yeah, so then Shalaxi would have gone, and then you get to pick probably these guys.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do. Although awkwardly this Lich Guard didn't get in, but still where I move this stuff. Whatever. Actually, I guess that is the case because for coherency purposes, it has to be like this. These guys are basically stuck here.
Oh, yeah, because these guys get pulled towards Shalaxi. Yeah.
Right.
I get you.
Is I'm gonna use base this guy. I'm gonna use the strat,
Ooh.
and then this guy can base this
A
guy
strat.
or this guy,
Love a good strat.
which is +1 strength, +1 AP, which I think is useful, or maybe it doesn't matter.
Your strength 5?
I think they're strength 6, so maybe it does.
So that doesn't do anything, yeah, T11.
Yeah, they're all strength 6,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Yep, fair enough.
All right. Well, we'll do these ones into Be'lakor first. There's 4 of them. They get 3 attacks each. So it's
12?
4 times 3 is 12 attacks. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s. 2s,
Yeah, like it's
and then 5s. Oh, well, 6 saves.
He's down to 1.
Lives.
yeah.
Over here, we've got 4 of these guys. The same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
2s. And then 5s. 5 saves.
Onto Argath. Takes 2. Down to 15.
Technomancer is 2 attacks at strength 5 minus 2. So 2s and then 6s. 2s. 6s. Nope. And then the big one, which is the
Yeah, I'm Overlord.
3 attacks at strength 12. So 3 attacks hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, and 6s do mortal ones. 2s, 3s. Well, no mortals, but 3 saves.
What's the strength?
12.
On the Overlord?
The Overlord's Void Scythe? I think so.
That should
Yeah,
happen.
Void Scythe, strength 12.
How come he's strength 12 and Anarchy is strength 8? That's weird.
That's a good question.
What's the damage?
I think it's the Void Scythe 3 damage, whereas Anrakir is only 2 damage. So apparently Anrakir's Scythe just sucks.
So I'm down to 9.
I guess Anrakir gives +1 to wounds, so can't really complain too much.
My swings.
Yep.
All right. I'll epic duel you, I guess, with Argath. You can't fight on Deathward because you already fought, so well, randomly die. So he will swing big attacks into the Lich Guard on 2s. Oh, he gets 9 because he has the shady buff. Oops. On 2s. And then on 3s. So 6 will start by doing the first one on the Chronomancer.
Oh, this guy has yeah.
Yeah, I paid the CP to duel you.
Okay.
So it's AP 1000. AP 5? AP 5.
Oh, this is a Technomancer unit, right?
This is on the Technomancer. I'm gonna hit him first.
And he doesn't. This is the unit that doesn't have anything, right? Yeah. No enhancements. Okay, so hitting the Technomancer first, AP 5.
Yeah.
The Technomancer does not have an invul, so that just goes straight through.
So it's on his Feel No Pain, right? Because he's a
Yep.
5-up. So it'll be awesome. 4 damage. Sick. Love that for me.
Oh no, he has a 4-up Feel No Pain while the Cryptics are in the unit.
Sure, why
It's
not?
4 damage, you said?
Why wouldn't he have that? So
Takes 2.
I'll do it again for 9 damage.
Okay, well here's the first 6. He's
Yay.
dead.
We did it. We killed a guy. And then I'll do the next one on the Overlord.
He obviously gets a save.
Yeah, he's got an invuln.
He's got a 4-up invuln, and he reduces your damage characteristic by 1.
Sure.
And you subtracted 1 from your wound rolls, yeah?
Yeah, that's why I wounded on 3s instead of 2s.
Oh, pass the save.
All right, and then do it again. And
Pass
then
it
do
again.
it again. So
Fail.
He's -1 damage, so it's D6 plus 2, so take 5. So that won't kill him, and then just 1 more save on him.
5. So the Technomancer is dead, so he doesn't have a Feel No Pain.
Right.
So that gives him 5.
Yeah, and then 1 more save.
And then 1 more save.
All
Two
right, man.
passes. Okay, now we can.
I think you just steamroll me here, right? Like, there's nothing I can do. Yeah.
Now we can call it.
Oh my fucking god, dude. This faction's nuts. Are you serious? Like, how do you beat that? Like, what's the play pattern? You can't kill any of the characters. You can't kill any of the units because the characters are in them. You just can't do anything. Like, literally just pack up and go home if you don't do 100 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Which is not even necessarily that good because all the guys have 4-up Feel No Pains and they just come back.
Yeah. God, this game's fucking busted, dude. Jesus Christ. Like, what was I supposed to do here? What did I make? Where was my mistake? Maybe shooting these guys? But Shalaxi doesn't even kill a fucking Chronomancer. On average.
I think the problem is that to deal with Necrons, you need this sort of like the exact opposite profile that you need to deal with like Knights and Eldar, and so it's like impossible. Like you cannot build a thing that beats one and then doesn't, like anything that has any chance against like the rest of the field just auto loses to Necrons. Because you have too many like
what doesn't
high
auto
damage,
lose to
low
Necrons? Like besides Eldar. Like
I think if you have like
I don't know how you kill any unit in this army. I shot so in my last game the other day, I shot an Exocrine, a Pyrovore, so supercharged the Zone Thorp unit, fired the entire Zone Thorp unit into an Immortal unit. I think I killed 1 model. Like the fuck are you supposed to do against that? Like I don't like what?
I think if you like Gene Stealer Cult or Orc them in melee, like if you hammer them in melee with high volume, like basically you need like, but I don't know. It's not. I don't think anything is favored in the Necrons. I will say that. Like I think at best it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
I think they're probably better than Space Marines. People just don't realize it because they're not as obvious as Space Marines. The Space Marine stuff is like super obvious. It's like, oh, Desolators and tanks.
Right.
Autopilot to the win. Necrons, it's like you can put bad units in it really easily, and like you have to like actually like construct your combos and like distribute your characters in a way that makes sense, and like there's a little bit more effort involved. It doesn't take a rocket scientist, but
Yeah. Like I don't know if there's ever.
I'm not trying to claim I'm some kind of genius or anything,
Right.
but it does take a little bit more effort. But it's it's not standing behind a wall with Desolators and just shooting every turn. That's substantially easier.
Right.
But, or Eldar and just picking up your entire opponent's army on the first turn.
So far, the games of 10th edition that I have been victorious in were my game the other day against Blood Angels and like one game I played against you. I've lost every.
When we
game.
didn't have points and
Yeah,
I didn't know what I was doing.
we played
and
two
were
Storm
just
Ravens,
messing
yeah,
around.
which like kind of doesn't count honestly. There's two Storm Ravens. Like what's up with that? And I'm kind of it's like really frustrating because it doesn't like none of the games have been close. Like I just get run over and I don't know. Like, is it me? Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what were my mistakes? Is my list bad? Like, I think it's good. I don't know. I attacked with 16, strength 13, AP 3, 3 damage attacks, and I did no damage. Like, what is the...
Yeah, I actually calculated it. You can shoot a Wraith Knight into one of these immortal units, and it doesn't kill it. Spends a CP to come back most of the way, and then on your command phase, it comes back the rest of the way. So like, yeah.
I don't know where Inky is right now, chat. She might be watching TV. Yeah, I don't know where she is.
What do I think?
I don't think Graders fit into 10th edition. But nothing else in Demons fucking kills anything. If you're not playing Graders, why are you playing this faction? Everything else is like garbage-ass infantry.
What were Dudes and I talking about earlier? Or what does my tier list look like? That I've been carefully curating. 10th schedule, 10th tier list. Yeah, I put Demons below the halfway mark, and I think that's probably what you're running into. Is like they're not like Death Guard bad or Tyranids bad, but they're still below average, which it's counterintuitive, but I think it's true. Like.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, their stats are, like, insane. They just, like, are worthless. I don't know.
Because you got Craft Worlds, you got Space Marines, you got both Knight factions.
Yeah.
Those are the super obvious ones. And then you've got, like, Necrons.
I think Necrons are better than Knights.
Suns.
There's no way Knights are better than Necrons.
No, I just meant, like,
Yeah. Yeah, but I do think, like, Eldar, Space Marines, Necrons, however you want to order it. Eldar, Space Marines, Necrons, both Knight factions, like, top 5 for sure. And then people keep saying Custodians and Gene Stealer Cult. Gene Stealer Cults I can understand for sure. They're probably top 6. Custodians I don't understand.
People are wrong about Custodians.
I don't know how Custodians cross this midline of the table.
No.
Against Space Marines. Against, like, your stuff.
Custodians and so the problem actually Custodians might be okay against Necrons, but against Eldar or Space Marines,
that is a matchup where Necrons actually don't really do that much damage.
Yeah, I think Necrons actually would probably lose to Custodians.
Yeah.
I actually
Chaos
think Guard
Space
are probably
Marines.
okay.
Chaos Space Marines feel like and like that above average tier. There's
Yeah,
like the S stuff, and then there's like that's where like Chaos Space Marines and Gene Stealer Cult are.
And I would say Demons and Custodies are like in that tier that's like in between the stuff that's like okay-ish and the stuff that's like absolutely terrible.
I mean, clearly demons are trash.
I mean, they're not Tyranids.
That's true. Demons are trash, but
They're-
they haven't been squatted as a faction. At least you can still register them. They haven't been removed from like best case pairings.
They're not Death Guard.
Yeah, they're not Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yeah.
Yeah, as bad
Or
as
Leagues of
Tyranids are.
Votann
Like it's
or-
so wild because Tyranids are so worthless, right? Like that faction has no chance of winning a single fucking game. But there's still worse factions, and it's like it breaks my mind that things could be worse than Tyranids in this edition. It's insanity how bad the balance is.
Like I think pretty clearly we can say that both Death Guard and Admech are worse than Tyranids. Like definitively.
Death Guard Admech Sisters probably, right? And Votann.
Yeah, that's what I have. That's what I have in the bottom.
For sure.
My bottom is Death Guard Admech Sisters, and like.
I mean, like Custodies do great damage. Don't get me wrong, but I have no idea how you deliver that damage.
You have to do it in melee.
Right, but like, how do you get there? Like, if a Custodian Guard squad gets into melee with you, you're gonna have a bad time. But that Custodian Guard squad moves 6, doesn't have any movement increases. It just wanders across the table and gets annihilated by Desolators.
So we were playing a practice game because Ashley was like real hype on Custodies, and then Desolators took out 7 Custodian Guardsmen in 1 activation.
Just bring
And
a
it was
Land
like-
Raider, but then the Land Raider dies in the first turn. Like, I don't know. Is that Land Raider hiding behind a
'cause
wall? Because it can't go around the wall.
Yeah, because then if the Land Raider rolls up, you just shoot it with a
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, maybe it's
Gladiator
that, like,
Lancer.
maybe you have the Land Raider behind the wall with the Guardian in it, and they get like advance and charge or whatever, and then they disembark and they run to the middle objective, and then you embark the second unit and you reload the gun, and then you hope that your opponent can't kill 2 Custodian Guard squads, and then they do, and then you concede.
Yeah, but they have
probably.
Gilliman and they have 2 squads of Desolators.
Yeah, I have
It's
no
just
idea.
like
Do they still?
Yeah.
They lost Auspice, right? Or it's like way worse now.
I can't remember.
All right, well, let's look. We should double check what this faction does before we say it's horrible.
I mean, I don't think again. To be clear, I don't think it's like in the bottom. It's just like below average.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that like as much as you make like tier lists, like you can make tier lists all day, but it's basically like you're one of the top 5 or you don't exist. I think is basically what it feels like.
I mean, and let's be real.
Just straight up don't show it.
Most of the time in 40k, that's what it is. Unfortunately,
They
we
did
were a
lose
little
some
bit
last
spoiled
ones.
by the end of 9th edition, where that wasn't the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
even the worst army in the game, like Death Guard were in the bottom like 20%, and they would occasionally win events, right? Like,
yeah.
that's never gonna happen.
Death
That's
Guard
not
were
gonna happen
like
anytime.
Death Guard were like a solid 45% win rate.
Yeah,
To
and
be
we're not
fair,
gonna
which
have
is fine.
that in this thread anytime soon.
Yeah. Oh god. Well, I'm like crossing my fingers so hard for Wednesday, dude. I hope Wednesday is an errata, and I hope it fucking trashes all these factions. Yeah, they need a ton. Like
Eldar, Necrons,
the
Space
top
Marines.
the
all
top
need to
5. Like I think honestly, like Knights, you gotta change your points. That's all I need to do.
Yeah.
And maybe say that like towering doesn't get cover. Maybe that
Actually,
Knight
I
Tyrant
honestly-
shouldn't get cover.
I honestly think with Space Marines, if they just like deleted Desolators or like doubled their points, it would like radically improve things.
I have a
I
I have a sneaking suspicion that Ozumo becomes like reroll once to hit and win.
Yeah, that would definitely help.
I bet that's happening, and I bet
Good mix.
I don't know if they'll change points, which feels bad because I think Knights need points changes, and Eldar need point changes like insanely.
Oh my god.
It's
Fire
crazy that like
Emblem.
Eldar like went down in points and then also got the best rolls in the game. They do like they were like, guys, we're gonna at least reduce the lethality of the game, and Eldar do like for sure like 30% more damage than they ever did in 9th edition. Like you compare Hail of Doom Eldar to what Eldar are doing right now, and it's like not even close. You're like, wow, those Dire Avengers sure did shoot 12 wounds off a tank, and then it's like one D cannon just like plows somebody for 15. And you're like, cool. I think that Strands of Fate no longer counts as an unmodified roll. So if you 6 your Strands of Fate, you don't get criticals.
That'd be good.
I think that's the change they make there. Or they just remove Devastating Wounds for everything.
My thought for Devastating Wounds was like, what if Devastating Wounds is just like it ignores invuls or something, or like, you know what I mean? Like, or like you don't get a save, or like it does that. It does
so it doesn't like
rending,
split and kill a billion people.
Yeah,
but the problem is like they tried to roll in ignore invulns and the splitting mechanic into one rule, and they were like, it does both, and you're like, okay, well, that's really broken.
Well, that breaks the game.
Yeah, but I think it breaks the game when you can guarantee it. It breaks the game when it's like a big spike. I think it just makes the game too spiky. Yeah. So anytime you do more than like
anytime you can fish for it or auto it, it's bad.
Yeah, I agree. Ghost needs to have line of sight. Yeah, it is kind of wild that you're just like, choose any unit on the table, fucking neutralize it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it should be like you have to have line of sight to the unit, and you get it if you have line of sight. I don't know. Well, they'll do something, hopefully. And Necrons, you just remove reanimation protocols. Actually, this reanimator is like a real problem, I think. The Cryptothralls are a problem. I think they need to work like characters, like I said. Once you kill the second Cryptothrall, they should go away forever. And then I think the Canoptic Reanimator is like nutso.
It is 100 points, but it's a very worthwhile 100 points.
Yeah. It's 100 points and it makes that back in one turn. Yeah, Reanimator should be like once per round or something for sure. I could see it go down in points if it reduced its ability, but the problem is it's just like such universe. Or be a 6-inch aura. Like, why is it fucking 12? Why is it affecting the entire board?
That actually is the weird thing. It should be a 6-inch aura.
Yeah, it's insanely big. It's so wild. Yeah, I was playing it with Tyranids, and I'm looking at my fucking aura. Venom Thropes back here, and I'm like, are you serious, dude? Like,
yeah, Synapse if it was a 6-inch aura, it actually like.
Right.
I'd actually like be struggling. Like,
yeah, like you get the big brick in the middle, but your opponent can just like fight the sides, and suddenly like you can only either you're stringing really hard, which makes your coherency suck, or you have to pick one side that you don't get it on, and your opponent just pushes that side really hard.
I 100% agree. It should be 6 inches.
What faction is a good power level that other factions should be moved towards? I don't know.
Let me look at my tier list.
What's in the middle?
I
don't want to say orcs because orcs feel like they just like go first and win.
Grey Knights, Genestealer Cult.
I think Genestealer Cult. I think are kind of busted, right? I don't know.
Chaos Space. No. Demons.
I need to watch some games with Genestealer Cult.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Custodes. Honestly, like. If most of the factions played more like Custodes, the game would be better.
Yeah, Custodes feels good. Chaos Demons. Chaos Demons actually do seem like real mediocre.
Yeah, Chaos Demons I think are pretty close to the middle. They're below the middle, but not by a lot.
Right.
It just sucks when you're playing against the top 5.
Right.
With the below the middle faction because the gap is so big now.
Yeah.
We went from like the smallest spread ever at the end of 9th edition.
Yeah.
To also, like, maybe not the biggest spread ever, but a pretty damn big spread.
So all those people in chat who are like, Necron's problem is they don't do any damage. They're really pillow-fisted. Valdor killed Valdor did enough wounds to kill 2.5 greater demons this turn. In one turn. Yeah. One turn, chat. 2.5 greater demons. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Lethal hits. Full rerolling to wound. Iron Care giving +1 to wound. Like, they don't do a ton of damage, but they do plenty.
Yeah.
You're underestimating them, chat.
Yeah, I'm like tabled next turn. Maybe I have Kairos, if I'm lucky.
And like honestly, against not demons, the Doomsday Arc is just sitting in the back, obliterating you from 72 inches away.
Right. Yeah. And those things are also like, equally unkillable. Because they just spike 4+ invulnerable saves and then heal themselves back to full every turn.
Yep.
I shot 11
And they
last
get
cannons.
extra, and they get extra back from the Canoptic Reanimator, and
Yep.
you can heal them with a Technomancer, and
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I conceded against Kellen, because I shot 11 Zone Throps into Doomsday Arcade and kill it. I was like, well, I guess I just.
Yeah, I wonder
know.
if you could take a Technomancer with the move 10 lone operative, and then give him the thing to count everybody as being a leader, and then fly him around. Although
Yeah,
then
that's
you can't
what
heal
he had,
stuff.
which is pretty cool.
But then you can't heal stuff because if you give him the. Oh no! Wait, no, you can heal stuff. It gets rid of their ability to give +1 to. Oh, I can't remember. Whatever, doesn't matter. I think.
Yeah,
gets rid of their
he doesn't
ability
take the
to-
control node, which gives like +1 to hit to Canoptech.
Yeah, which doesn't matter.
Yeah, who cares?
Because the only Canoptic unit I consider taking is the
A Reanimator.
the whatever it's called, the spider to hose psychic armies, and that's probably not necessary.
Oh, the Gloom Spider.
Although I don't know, Art of War thinks Thousand Suns are like the second best army after Eldar.
That's
but-
nuts. I can't imagine that's the case. That's like pants on head. Guys, Thousand Suns are way better than Space Marines. They definitely don't just immediately get tabled by Desolators in the first.
They
turn.
deserve their own tier, Trevi,
God
between
damn it,
Eldar
dude.
and everything else.
Whatever, man. Oh, but they can sometimes like they're the only faction that can actually kill 10 fucking Wraith Guards, so they are as good as Eldar. Whatever.
Well, they're below Eldar. They conceded that.
Yeah, because they kill 10 Wraith Guard and then they lose because their army gets killed by mortal wounds. That's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think Art of War just saw the fact that you could shoot through invulnerable saves or shoot through armor saves. And we're like, wow, this faction's nuts. They do mortal wounds and they ignore saves. Those are two great things, and they reroll. Except you're like, well, half of those are like rituals that are exclusive, and then the other ones are stratagems, and you don't have any CP generation in the faction. And also, everything costs like 40 points, so you have like 6 units on that army. So like, oh,
Yeah.
I do that one time. You get one of those per game, and you kill one enemy unit, and then your army disappears. Like, I don't know. What am I missing? Yeah, I agree, chat. I don't think I think Thousand Suns are great. Thousand Suns might be one of those factions that you point at to like angle people
Yeah.
towards.
They're
And I
like
think
upper
Thousand
mid.
Suns also from a design standpoint are really cool and interesting because I think they have like
Yeah.
cool design space. But for sure I don't think that they're like this like they're gonna win every fucking tournament or something.
They're not in the same. The fact that they put them above Necrons, Space Marines, Knights, it's just like no,
Yeah.
guys, no. It's like, do you understand? Like also the thing with Knights, I think, is a little bit, which is a little bit warping, is like it really depends on your terrain, which is, to be fair, always been the case with Knights.
Right.
But like it's even worse because of the stupid towering
Yeah,
rule.
the towering
like,
roll is a mistake. Big mistake.
It's so
Just
so
like you
so-
took away the obscuring thing from the 18 Wounded Demons, right? And it's fine, right? Just do that with Knights. Oh, it breaks your narrative that a Knight can hide behind a 6-inch tall ruin. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Just make them operate like normal fucking units. Don't like bend over backwards to do like these thematic rules that end up just destroying the balance of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine if aircraft can see over them because it's like they don't come in until turn 2 if they're on the
Right, and
you know,
aircraft also
high speed.
typically see whatever they want anyway, so it's like doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. But like Knights, it's just like no, this is bad.
Yeah. I don't care about the flying thing so much. I wish there were some units that ignored terrain. Like I think there are some units that were like their entire design was based around ignoring terrain and they lost it. I don't think it's the case for like, you know, Demons or whatever. Like why can a Bloodthirster ignore a ruin but a Keeper of Secrets can't? Like the Keeper of Secrets theoretically should be more maneuverable than Bloodthirster. But if the Bloodthirster can go
Wraiths-
over walls, then it's way better.
Can Wraiths still go through? They must.
Well, they're beasts, right? So they just do it. But like, I think we were having the discussion in the Discord the other day, right? Like Drukhari Raiders, like a Drukhari
Yeah,
Raider
they're
is
really-
worthless without.
Yeah, somebody was telling me about how good Drukhari were, and I was like, guys,
Yeah.
Raider. Have you ever considered trying to
Raider?
move
I
a
hardly
Raider,
knew her.
like into the middle of the board?
Yeah,
It's so bad.
I don't know if like. That's like another faction that's just like if you play against a good army, you just die. But I think if you play
Yeah,
against like if you just play all colors, like Drukhari actually are sweet.
Yeah, Drukhari, I think are again in the with Demons and Custodes and etc. They're in that like middle group where they're like
Yeah.
struggle against the top, probably crush the bottom, and they're like probably where maybe the rest of the faction should go towards. But like,
Yeah, I think there's like a clash of of Eldar transport that should just have a rule that's like you can turn yourself to movement 12 instead of 14, but you ignore terrain. You know, screaming jets. You go slightly above the table, and now you can fly over.
I just still can't get over how identical vehicles that are in Drukhari from the Craft World version have worse melee,
right?
Even though they've got spikes.
The
and blades
melee ones
all
covered
over
with blades. Yeah.
It bothers me so much. It's just like, but why? Why does it have less strength and less SAP? It's the same vehicle covered in blades.
Yeah. It's covered in blades with like a bunch of dudes with swords in the back. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Boy, what I got an assassination this turn. Ooh. I was scoring okay. You didn't score, I guess. But you were about to score like 100 points on Bring It Down. And I got 5.
Yeah.
I would have gotten 5 primary. I would have gotten 5 primary. I would have killed...
Be'lakor, the graders are about to die. And then...
Yeah, I would have killed... What do these score for? 5 VP. Each time an enemy character is destroyed, you score 4. If you're using tactical, then at the end of the turn, if either of the conditions are satisfied, you destroyed one or more. Oh, so it just gets you 5. So I would just get 5 for that. And then you would...
Stormlord's other ability is kind of crappy, but I wonder if you take him just to generate 5 CP a game.
For 220, though?
No. He's 115.
Oh, Stormlord.
The Necron guy.
Not Swarmlord.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other character
Imhotep.
with an almost identical name that generates CP. Yeah, I actually think Imhotep is awesome. Just for the CP generation. Like
his regular ability is worse. His regular ability is worse than Overlord, and he costs more points. But
yeah,
yeah, you can leave those out.
Sisters paying for the sins of Meltus, man. Somebody I was trolling around the Tryhard Discord earlier today, and somebody made the good point that they were like, you know, the anti, as much as people rag on the anti-X keywords, it's actually kind of like a sweet like balancing lever, because they could just tack it on something and be like, sisters suck at killing tanks. What if their Meltas were just anti-vehicle, anti-monster 4+? You're just like, that'd be pretty good. So I think that faction would do something.
Yeah, what if you gave their Meltas like anti-vehicle, and you gave their Artificer Bolters or something anti-monster?
Right.
I don't know if they still have those.
Yeah, they do. I think they're
sweet, you know,
they're
holy
cool
bless.
Condemner bolt guns.
Yeah.
The ones with the crossbows. They stake that monster right in the heart.
That'd be like both thematic, and it would help them like with, you know, issues.
Yeah. Captain Salty playing Eldar, waiting for the nerfs. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's rough for the people. I guess like I have very little sympathy for Eldar players, because Eldar have never been bad in like the history of the game. But it is rough for like, you know, like the Necron players who are like, I just want to play my cool Necrons. I didn't want to play them in 9th edition because everyone complained that their secondaries were too good. So I'm going to play them now in 10th. And then they're just like factions, like just this unstoppable machine. Like, okay. All right, well. Rip.
The other thing also is that like historically people are more annoyed with against armies that can't die than against armies that kill them really quickly. Like people get more frustrated.
Is that the case?
People were more annoyed with unkillable Dark Angels Terminators than they were with like hyper lethal Drukhari, which I always thought was crazy. But they're like, well, Drukhari are fun to play against, and Dark Angels are frustrating.
Yeah. People are like, well,
Or like
Drukhari
Votan,
Drukhari games take like 3-4 turns.
Right, exactly. I think it's because
You
it
killed
takes a
so many
long
models
time.
at the end of that. Isn't that great? And you're like, yeah, but
Yeah.
none of those casualties mattered. And that had no
That's why
chance
people
of
love
ever
playing
scoring
against
primary.
World Eaters, right? World Eaters are a blast. Everybody's dead at the end of a World Eaters game in 9th
Yeah.
edition.
I think like the best part about the World Eaters matchup is that the correct way to play it is just embrace the chaos and like go ham and kill everyone.
Yeah.
It's like
just
if
go
you
for
can
it.
kill them slightly faster than they can kill you, then you eventually win.
Yeah. Man, I can't talk about 9th edition too much because I'm gonna be like sad and have nostalgia for it, and it's like I don't have time for that.
Yeah. Wolfking's my favorite story about the Dark Angels player base is that I played against this player at an RTT one time. I think we were like maybe I dropped a game to something stupid. I think I did. I think I dropped a game to like my guard or something, and I was really sad. Yeah, I did. I literally played against guard like weekend of release, and I was like mad about it. And I got paired against this Dark Angels player who's playing like 20 Dark Angels Terminators or whatever, and he goes to shoot at a Exocrine that has the like bonded exoskeleton, the 4+ invulnerable save, and he's like, all his meltas are wounding on 4s and I'm saving on 4s, and he's like, oh, this is such an annoying profile to kill. I don't think anything that you like wound on 4s should have a 4+ invulnerable save. And I just look at his like 20 dudes with like transhuman dudes with storm shields, and I'm like, my fucking guy, like you need to take a step back and look at yourself in the mirror. He was salty because I killed 10 Terminators in a psychic phase. But whatever.
Yeah.
That's what Tyranids are good for. Actually, I killed like 5 and then a Screamer kill. I killed the rest of the unit. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Anyone who's ever said, oh, like, you just auto win with Dark Angels Terminators, never played against triple Hammerhead Tau, where they just like, they pick up
Yeah, like I'll
3
kill
or
2.
they pick up
I'll
an
kill
entire
2
Terminator
more.
squad from across the board.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'm gonna march 5 inches towards you, and
Yeah.
then they kill another squad, and you're like, well, I guess I lose the game.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that is a funny story. Well, I wish I had mortal wounds. Wouldn't that be great? What if I had some sort of like way to deal damage that like bypassed your saves and that didn't count as an attack, so you didn't like automatically trigger reanimation?
Maybe like in a phase of its
yeah, there should be
own
like a
that
phase like
happens
before shooting, so you could do
the
like
shooting
interesting
phase?
sequencing
Yeah.
with it. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be a cool thing for like zoanthropes to do. I think instead of their like really shitty las cannon, they should do like a cool like mind attack.
Wouldn't it be cool if greater demons had like evocative abilities that they use?
What if
they
like
move?
so like
So,
Bellicor is the leader of the demons, right? What if he had like an aura that gave them reroll once? Wouldn't that be cool? Then maybe Argath wouldn't like miss 8 consecutive times or some garbage.
No, to get an aura of reroll ones, you need to be a box dreadnought, right?
Yeah. And but 50% of the time you also give reroll ones to Woot.
Yeah. Game is dumb.
But you could like you could balance it kind of, because the Lord of Change could have like that whatever that like mortal wound ability that we decide to call it, whatever we call that is, and then it like wouldn't benefit from the Bellicor aura. So like you wouldn't even get it on ranged attacks. It would only be melee, because their thing would be different. But maybe they could have like a built baked in buff, like depending on how damaged they are or something. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then what if your faction
for that
ability
phase,
like
they were-
gave you like this like points buy system that you generate every turn that you could buff that attack with? That'd be sweet too. What if Argath King of Blades can only take 8 damage a face? That'd be cool. It's playing Sisters against Dark Angels and a Custodes player. They both say, how can Mortals kill my dudes? This is 9. Oh, they're like a Dark Angels and Custodes player were mad you were killing them with Mortals. And you were like, dude, this is the counterattack. Mortals exist to fight against your armies. Yeah. Well, I miss them already. You gotta play Space Marines to have a psychic phase now, and your primary casters are Sternguard veterans.
Or Eldar, and cast mortals with fate dice out of your.
That's true.
Out of
They
your,
like literally,
out of
the
your
Farseer
laser
like
gun.
casts spells through a D cannon, and then it turns
Exactly.
into mortal wounds.
Yep. That's how you do mortals in 10th edition.
I cast D cannon. They're like Green Lantern, where he's like making anti-aircraft guns and airplanes and stuff, except they're just like, they just form a D cannon out of their mind. Like, their pure willpower forms like a weird, like, shitty plastic model from the 90s with like 2 little guardians stapled to the back.
No, it's all about the heavy wraith cannon. Why do D6 mortals when you can do 2d6 mortals?
Apparently, it's all about night spinners, according to Dylan.
Nah.
Night spinners and wraith lords, obviously. They were just
Wraith
like, I just wraith knights, yeah, not wraith lords, wraith knights. They were just like, what if I just rock 2 wraith knights and then the rest of my list is like chaff and also wraith night spinners. They're twin linked. They do mortals on 6s.
Yeah, I mean, you get a third of your things go to mortals with twin links, even if you're wounding on 6s. So.
Yeah, wraith knights at 370 is so silly. That wraith knight
It's
costs
less
as much
than
as
they were
Argath, the
before.
King of Blades. Just about. Not quite. Actually, he's cheaper. They cost more than Shalaxi Hellbane, a model that cannot fight a single Transcendent Catan.
They used to cost with the optimized loadout. They used to cost, I think. Actually, I have my. I think they used to cost like 450. So they went from 450 in 9th edition to like 375.
As much as Magnus. Poor Magnus. But if it weren't for Eldar, Thousand Sons would be the best faction.
Oh, never mind.
That's the only reason.
A wraith knight with 2 heavy wraith cannons and 2 star cannons was 490 points in 9th edition, and they went from 490 points down to 375.
They dropped 120 and then like tripled their damage output. Yeah. And like doubled their survivability. Good balancing.
Oh, they used to have a 3+ save too. Why did they go to a 2+?
Because like I don't know, all the race stuff went to a really good save. Didn't yeah? All guard are 2+ now, right? All
Yeah,
the race
Wraith Guard
stuff is 2+.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, which is like, I mean, it's kind of whatever. Wraith, it was always kind of weird they were on a 3+. They felt a little bit squishy.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I don't think the Wraith Guard are that bad.
They're just too cheap. Is the issue. Like, the amount it takes to kill a Wraith Guard efficiently without it just vaporizing you is like twice as much as the worth of the Wraith Guard unit. Because it's like 300 points. They're like super duper cheap. They're like less than Terminators.
They are less than Terminators. Comparing a Wraith Guard to a Terminator makes you very sad.
Yeah.
It's also, Terminators are too expensive. That's why I was saying, I think if you get rid of Desolators, like, Space Marines really, like, after Desolators, like, you don't really...
Right.
Like,
Like what are you
people
going to
talk
do?
about
Spam
Stern Guard, but
Whirlwinds?
Stern Guard-
Yeah.
Stern Guard are good, but they're not.
They're good in
like-
support of the other stuff. Yeah, you become like the
Yeah.
vehicle. You're like the tank of army now. Everybody's a tank.
Yeah. You're like Astra Militarum, but your tanks it on 3s instead of 4s, you know?
Yeah. They were terrible at 9th, but when they were released, didn't Wraith Knights like just straight up like fuck the game? Like
They were super degenerate, I think, in 6th or 7th
Yeah.
when they came out, I believe. But that was the period where I wasn't playing, so I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I
take
was
off.
always against them removing the psychic phase chat, obviously. And then everyone was like, "No, the psychic phase is degenerate, bullshit." And then like now you look at how it is, and you're like, "Oh, was it? Was that psychic phase was the problem? Okay." Pull the other one. All right. Well, I'm gonna go play Dark Tide. I think
All right, well, have fun with that.
I will remain live, and we might as well just stream it. So, Valdor, thanks for playing. It was
Thank
a good
you.
time.
Yeah.
Except for all the times where I attacked your models and they didn't die, so most of the game.
Oh,
I liked it when I shot that Doomsday Ark and it exploded. That was great.
yeah.
And I liked it when the Flesh Hounds killed those flayed ones. The 2 units in the game that I killed, 5 flayed ones and a Doomsday Ark with my whole army. I liked that when that happened.
Mm.
Oh, and this Technomancer. I killed this one Technomancer too. That's 3 things.
Yeah.
I killed 7 models.
All right. Well, have fun with Dark Tide. I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay, have a good fooding.
See ya.